Good evening. Welcome back to Saint Ansgar. It's the Saint Ansgar Saints versus Lake Mills Bulldogs varsity girls. Tip in 11 minutes and 20 seconds from now. We're going to go to commercial here. I get a few ads in for our sponsors, and we will be back for a short pregame here in about 5 minutes. Again, welcome to Saint Ansgar.
For real estate, automobiles, RVs, and dreams. Whether you are buying your first home, taking a dream vacation, or paying for life's little extras, we have a loan that will fit your needs. Saint Ansgar State Bank, local since 1891.
We are currently in our 10th year of operations here at Bet Roofing. One of the most exciting things about owning a business has been just seeing us grow over the course of that decade, from starting out again pretty small to what we're able to accomplish in the amount of square footage of roof we put on.
So this year will be our first year of being full-time roofing. So kind of what our plan is to keep on doing what we're doing right now, but obviously we want to expand and grow upon the business and probably branch out into different communities in North Iowa.
One of the things that we really pride ourselves on at BET Roofing is the people that sell you your roof, the people that give you estimates, are the ones that actually are on the job site every single day, putting shingles on your roof, looking over projects, and just making sure that things are held to the highest quality that you would expect for your home. We know that roofing can be a pretty crucial part to protecting your house from the elements, so we make sure to be as responsive as possible to get out to your house, and if we need to cover something up short term, but we try to also make a priority of as our customers contact us and reach out to us, getting them on the list and moving forward as soon as possible.
I enjoy the manual labor of it. Some people don't enjoy that, but I'm one of those people that do, and I enjoy the work. It's very fulfilling, and you get to see what you accomplished every day, and working with the people is probably one of the biggest things that I enjoy too. It's fun to seeing people satisfied with the work you do.
One of my favorite parts about roofing is seeing the physical progress you make on the job site each day. You get a lot of satisfaction from driving by properties you've done in the past and seeing what you've done and being proud of what you're able to accomplish. Definitely is a lot of hard work, but it's definitely worth it in the end as well.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Box K Beef, premium wholesale beef, from our place to your plate.
Brought to you in part by Gordy's Repair in Stacyville, Iowa.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it. Contact Agent Brian Putney with offices in Saint Ansgar and Stacyville, Iowa.
Our 124,000 square foot facility houses the latest in design, manufacturing, and finishing technology. And most importantly, it is home to a dedicated group of team members committed to providing the best products and services for our customers.
We have a lot of honest, hardworking employees working together to create the best product and get it to our customers in the most time-efficient manner to keep the ag industry moving.
I would say that the key for Wold's success is truly in our employees and the fact that they care so much and are so passionate about the wheel that they build or the wheel that they ship out.
Our advanced powder coating process provides a durable, uniform, and protective surface and is available in a variety of colors. Powder coating is the fastest growing finishing technology in America and is friendly to the environment.
It's top-notch equipment that we use. We use all nice GEMA spray equipment, guns. I mean, they're top of the line, and it just makes everything easier when you have good tools and to work with.
Most of our welding is still done by hand, but our robotic welder is designed for unprecedented speed and precision and completely automates the handling and welding of component parts. CNC machines provide highly advanced automation and extremely accurate creation of parts and are utilized on both large and small orders.
We often give tours to outsiders that come in and they're just amazed at how clean our facility is. And I have to give the kudos to our employees for caring about the space that we've given them to work in. They take a lot of pride in it.
There's been a lot of longtime employees at Wold's, and I think the customers know that and they can see it and realize it, and I feel like that's why they keep coming back. And they know they're going to get a good product.
At Wool Rim and Wheel, customer loyalty, innovation, operational excellence, product quality, and leadership drive our mission to provide the best rims and wheels for off-road, ag, and construction equipment.
Welcome back to St. Ansgar. 5 minutes, 37 seconds to go here before varsity game number 1 starts between the Lake Mills Bulldogs and the St. Ansgar Saints. Not your average Joe, joined by Slam and Sammy P up here in the booth, and we've got Kimba Sue on the camera tonight helping us out. So we've got the third and fourth and fifth shift going here tonight for Saints TV. Appreciate everybody jumping in and helping make this possible tonight. We've got Candle Genius out tonight, as Duke Scoop is as well. So we are, it's just the Slam and Sammy P and Joe tonight on the mics. So it is the 2-2 Bulldogs versus the 4-1 St. Ansgar Saints. Let's start on the St. Ansgar side of the court. 4-1 wins over Central Springs, Charles City, Osage, and North Butler. And that loss last Saturday at home to Hampton is the only blemish on the schedule on a night where the Saints just were cold shooting-wise, and that happens. But the Saints moved last night with a really nice victory, 53-24 over North Butler. They moved to 3-0 in the conference. They sit atop the top of Iowa East Conference standings, averaging 51 points a game and over 12 steals a game is the stat that sticks out to me as a fun one as you look at how this Saints girls basketball team plays. 12 steals, averaging that across the first 5 games. It tells you a lot about how they play out there on the court. So this is a crossover game, right? The Lake Mills Bulldogs are a 2A top of Iowa West team. So this is not a conference game technically in that it does not impact the conference standings. But a game the Saints girls, as they had some Saints commentators join us, some girls varsity players join us for the JV game, and they talked about how much this game matters, and they know it matters, and is a kind of a resume builder here. So the Saints look to get the victory here in St. Ansgar over Lake Mills. Lake Mills comes in 2-2. They have wins over West Hancock, Belmont, Clemmy, and losses to Garrigan and Newman. And of course, Newman is also on this side of the conference. The Saints will play them. I believe that's next week already. The Saints and Newman will match up. Interesting things, couple things that jump off the stat sheet at you for the Lake Mills Bulldogs. They have a freshman as their leading scorer. 15.3 points per game for number 5, Cora Sauer, averaging 6.5 rebounds and almost 4 assists a game as well. So number 5 is the freshman to watch for the Bulldogs, joined by senior Taylor Vanek, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 11 points per game. So she is kind of their senior leader, it looks like, at least stat-wise. And it'll be number 2, Taylor Vanek, number 5, Cora Sauer, and then complemented by a bunch of other girls kind of going to play their roles, led by Ava Moen, senior, 5'11", senior, 5 rebounds and 5 points a game for her. On the Saints side, they are led in scoring by Amelia Porsche, and these stats, by the way, do not include last night's stats. They were not in yet when I updated. So Amelia Porsche averaging almost 13 points a game, 3.5 rebounds and a steal and a half per game. Kinsey Anderson, senior point guard, 3.5 rebounds, 3 steals, and 7 points per game. Senior guard Kaylee Hicken, 4 rebounds a game, 2.5 assists, and 3.5 points for her. Aspen Falk, 4 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and almost 8 points per game. And Lindsay Cruzy, sophomore, 6'2" sophomore Lindsay Cruzy, 6 rebounds, 10 points per game coming into tonight. So that'll be the matchup, as it's the Saints versus the Bulldogs here in St. Ansgar. Looks like we're about to get underway with introductions here. The clock has expired, so we'll see. Looks like the refs are just getting on the court here. So we'll we're going to kill a little time as we've got a little time. Let's start with this one. Thank you, FSB and Grain Millers, for making it possible for all St. Ansgar students to get in to all home games and meets completely free of charge. We appreciate you, FSB and Grain Millers, for making that possible. We know that was a big ask, and we appreciate you stepping up and making that happen. If you're a fan of our stream and you want to give butter, what is Give Butter? Give Butter is a way to donate to keep our stream free here at Saints TV. There's 3 ways to do it. You can mail a check to the address in the middle of your screen. You can scan the QR code and give the donation that way if you're so inclined to do it via the QR code. You can also just go to givebutter.com/SaintsFan. givebutter.com/SaintsFan. 100% of anything you donate there comes directly to us. The Give Butter app network does not take any fees out of that. It's a 100% pure donation that comes back to Saints TV. And, of course, 100% of the proceeds from Saints TV benefits St. Ansgar schools. There's nobody here getting paid. Not even Slammin' Sammy gets paid on the broadcast here tonight. So we're donating our time as a part of this. Love doing it, and it gives us the opportunity to give those funds back to the school so we can do more cool stuff, right? Whether that's pay for refs, buy new uniforms, buy equipment, support other things that happen here. And by the way, pay for refs, I mean to pay them, legitimately, Sammy. Not that we would ever pay them off, but they they cost money. So we've got to keep the funds coming here to keep all of this stuff going and possible in St. Ansgar. Looks like we're going to have a delay. I'm not exactly sure what that delay is for. I only see 2 refs. I don't see 3. So perhaps we have a late arriving official that might be causing some of that or leading to some of this delay. As soon as we know what's happening, we will keep you updated. For now, it looks like the girls are going to come back out and shoot. There's the clock. They start that thing, and when that gets to 0, they do introductions, and it is set at 5 minutes and not running. So I believe that would indicate we are not starting anytime soon. Oh, I see a 3rd official who is here but is not dressed. So I believe that is the slight delay here. Is we're gonna let the last official get ready to go, and then we'll go back to work here in St. Ansgar. So we'll put it back on the camera here. You can watch girls warm up. 2-2 Bulldogs versus the 4-1 St. Ansgar Saints. Should be a good one here to start things off in St. Ansgar. We're going to cut away, go to commercial while we wait for things to get sorted out here. Looks like we will be underway. They just started the clock, so we will be back to game time here in about 5 minutes. We will come back here in 4 or so. We'll run a couple quick commercials. We'll be back here, like I said, in about 4 minutes and get back started again with this one.
At K2 Agronomy, we embrace a holistic approach to crop production, focusing on soil, seed, and plant health. K2 Agronomy, helping our customers to achieve the maximum return on their investment.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Canine Cabin Kenneling and Pet Services in Stacyville, Iowa.
Focus Insurance Team's experienced agents understand the unique risks and needs of the agricultural community. They offer competitive rates and comprehensive coverage to protect your farm, equipment, crops, and livestock. Choose Focus Insurance for reliable service, market expertise, and peace of mind.
Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Prairie Lakes Church in Osage. Services are every Sunday at 9 and 10:30 a.m.
When your lenders aren't farmers, it's pretty easy to make a harvest ad for them. But when your lenders are farmers, like at FSB, things get a little more complicated. So do us a favor and just ask us how we can help you grow your operation.
Wait till I get to tell them we still have to scoop manure tonight.
You're looking for a great place to watch the game? Try CB Brandt's Pub and Grill in St. Ansgar. Want to see today's specials? Facebook search CB Brandt's Pub and Grill. 1,000 followers, can't possibly be wrong. All right, folks, time to get real. If you're not subscribed to the Enterprise Journal, you are missing out.
Back here in St. Ansgar, 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go before we get player introductions. Like I said, this Not Your Average Joe, joined by Slam and Sammy P here in the booth. Sammy, what do you think about this matchup tonight?
Something I thought was impressive by our girls was that against Central Springs, correct? We scored 75 points?
Yep.
75 to 33, I believe, was the final score. And that was really...
That was Charles City. Yep,
Charles
excuse me. Charles.
City,
Yep, the
my
Charles
bad.
City game. Yep.
That was probably something to get our momentum back after... Was that the game after our loss?
Yep.
Yeah, really huge momentum booster. And we obviously won our game against North Butler in another huge win. So hopefully we keep that up.
Yeah, it's funny. For every shot that they missed against Hampton, where we just couldn't buy a bucket, every shot went in against Charles City. So you'll have those nights. That's what basketball's all about. Real steady performance last night out of everybody in North Butler. The girls, I thought, played a phenomenal game. Really, that game played into the Saints' hands in terms of we played that basketball game at our pace. We set the tone. We set the tempo. That'll be key here tonight as well, and I've mentioned it a bunch, but I think our depth, just how many girls we have that can be effective in our offense, and almost as importantly on our defense and the way that this team wants to play defense with running that press and doing some of those things early. That's so important and has been a key factor to the success early for the Saints.
The press is, like, you have to make a game plan around it before you play us. Otherwise, you're just not going to get anything done again until, like, the second quarter.
It's a great point.
And then by the second quarter, you're down by 15, and then you just can't come back after we hit some threes, and then...
Yep, she's an uphill battle from there. Yep, exactly. And yeah, I think you're spot on. I think teams spend a lot of time planning to play us of how we're going to break that press, and it just changes the way the game has to be played and the way they practice leading up to those games. So the press has been a key part of the St. Ansgar basketball team's success here early in the 23-24 season. Looks like girls are coming off the court. We have 3 officials in uniform ready to go, and we're going to get some player introductions. So we're going to turn it over to the arena announcer here in St. Ansgar, and he's going to give us introductions. Mr. Meyer, the mic is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's girls varsity basketball contest between the Lake Mills Bulldogs and your St. Ansgar Saints. We want to remind our fans that sportsmanship is a priority for our students, staff, and administration here at St. Ansgar, and we want it to be a priority for our adult fans as well. Please keep your criticisms quiet and your support and praise loud. We expect the fans from both schools to be respectful to the coaches, players, and the officials. Starting lineups for tonight. Starting for the Bulldogs, a senior, number 2, Taylor Bonnick. A freshman, number 5, Cora Sauer. A junior, number 11, Ellie Reddig. A junior, number 14, Bailey Dagstead. And a senior, number 21, Ava Moen. The Bulldogs are coached by Beth Van Rokel, Zach Crone, and Caitlin Peterson. Now for your St. Ansgar Saints, starting number 3, a junior, Amelia Porridge. A senior, number 13, Kinsey Anderson. A senior, number 25, Kaylee Hicken. A senior, number 31, Aspen Falk. And a sophomore, number 53, Lindsay Cruzy. The Saints are coached by Scott K. Kreis and assisted by Jeff Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please remain standing and remove your hats as we honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's anthem will be performed by Sophia Squire and Kendall Coster.
Nice job, ladies. We're about to get underway. 8 minutes on the clock. Bulldogs versus Saints. Here we go. Should be a good one to start off the night here in Saint Ansgar. If you missed the JV stream, the JV girls win big. JV boys drop one to Lake Mills. So the Saints are 1-1 to start this one. Coach Kakerice is going to break these girls out here and get us started. Lindsay Cruzy out to take the tip. It'll be Cruzy, Porsche, Hicken, Falk, and Anderson to start for the Saints.
Score on the tip-off. That's.
I like it. We did it last night. Let's do it again tonight.
Yep. Nothing
Cruzy
funky on it.
wins it. Porsche for 3.
Oh.
No good. Just short. Rebound, Lake Mills. They're going to push. This is Sauer.
Ooh.
Again, number 5 is a freshman. She's fouled. Quick foul on, who'd they give that to, Sam? Did you see? Aspen? Aspen with foul number 1.
I mean, she wants to score right away, it seems like.
Yeah, the girls told us that in the JV game when they joined us that they would push. They expected Lake Mills to push. Sauer, the freshman, makes 2 free throws.
I feel like that Miss Vermilia was like 1 miss in the 3 times. So
There you go.
Cruzy.
Cruzy inside.
Ooh.
No good, but she gets her own rebound. The second one goes. Lindsay Cruzy with her first bucket of the night.
That's what's amazing about her. It's hard to box her out.
She gets so many second chance points. 5-second call on the Bulldogs. The press works immediately for the Saints, and the turnover, Bulldogs. Hicken to inbound. To Cruzy. Hicken and Falk are going to run the offense here. Looking to work the ball inside, a little screen and cut. Cruzy's tripped up. Unable to get the shot. Ball goes out of bounds to Lake Mills.
She looks like she got, yeah, like you said, it kind of looks like she got tripped up.
Yeah, it got tangled up there. I thought maybe we'd get a whistle. It did not.
Kaylee's points per game might go up after that game she had last night.
She had a great game last night, no doubt.
Yeah.
Keep it going. That's the Saints TV blessing, we call that. Where join us on Saints TV, you have a good night on the basketball court. Good defense by Porsche. She knocks it away. Over to Falk. Falk to Hicken. I thought maybe Hicken, yeah. she thought about it, I think, a second, too. Instead, decides to run the offense here. Falk with the short shot. Yeah, nicely done by Aspen. Her first bucket of the night. Saints lead 4-2. Vanek here pushes, dishes.
Good pass.
Good pass. And Moen lays it up and in. Her first bucket for the Bulldogs. Tie game here, 4-4. Good screen by Cruzy. Falk shot is short. Rebound and push again for Lake Mills.
Close call. I don't know about that.
Going to get the block is the call on Hicken. And Vanek will go to the line, shooting 2.
Close
First
call.
foul for Hicken.
Very close call in my opinion.
Second free throw of the quarter for the Saints. Vanek makes the first. Misses the second, but offensive rebound by Moen. That shot's no good. Rebound Cruzy. Anderson. Falk here. Gets it to Cruzy at the free throw line. Looking to hit Porsche inside.
Kaylee was open.
Pass is picked off there.
That was close. Off her knee.
Off Vanek, out of bounds to the Saints. She's just she's going to drive, right? That's,
Yeah.
I think, the third time she's touched the ball, and all three she has just taken it straight to the rim. Has cost 2 fouls with that. Porsche here. Well defended by Sauer. Aspen Falk with the shot. She's feeling it tonight. 2 for 2, or 2 for 3.
I feel like that's the only shots I've seen her ever take. I mean, just the mid-ranger. She's just really good at those.
Dribble drive again from Vanek. She dishes it off to Moan, who lays it up and in. Good pass. Good luck.
Yep.
6-7 Bulldog lead. Falk to the baseline. Kicks it out to Porsche for 3. Got
Money!
it. Amelia Porsche with for 3. Saints press again. Here comes Vanek to drive the lane. This time she pulls it back out. Now drives in. Stolen away, but tipped right inside to a Bulldog. Misses the layup to get the offensive rebound, and that one won't go.
Seems like
Porsche gets the defensive rebound.
I think she knocked down Lindsay.
Good pass from Falk to Cruzy inside.
She
Layup
slapped
won't
her.
go.
I
Thought
mean,
she might have got fouled.
Yeah. That was close. At least this doesn't affect our top of Iowa.
There you go.
conference.
It's gonna be. This is gonna be a good one. It looks like 9-7 Saints lead. Timeout. Looks like a full timeout called by the Bulldogs. Their first.
That 3 was really good because we were down by 1. And that was a bit troubling because it could have just been back and back, back and forth and back and forth. But that gave us a 2-1 possession lead.
Lindsay Cruzy with a bucket, Amelia Porsche with a 3, and Aspen Falk with 2 nice short jumpers. She's got 4. Start this one for the Saints. Freshman Sauer has a bucket for the Bulldogs. Moen has 2. And Vanek, who's played really well at that point guard position, she's averaging 4 assists a game. I think she has 3 in the first 4 minutes. They are definitely going to push. It looks like that is the Bulldogs' plan. We're not going to set up and run the offense. We're going to drive it inside and create shots and try to get offensive rebounds, second chance points.
Yep.
Lake Mills going to inbound.
Are there more Lake Mills fans here than St. Ansgar
There are a
fans?
lot of Lake Mills fans here this evening, no doubt.
Yeah.
We broke the 100 mark on the viewers just now, so we have 100 of you checking in out there. Check in the chat if you're out there watching. We'd love to hear from you and where you're watching from. Foul inside, and Sauer will shoot 2.
Another more free throws for her.
They give that foul to Kenzie Peterson, who just checked in. 3 fouls for the Saints in the quarter. 4 minutes to go. Saints have to be smart here. On the 5th foul, you're in the bonus. First one for Moen was good, and the second one is good. Tie game here in St. Ansgar. The freshman Sauer has 4 early on here. Kenzie Peterson. Inside to Porsche. They're going to let them play again tonight, it appears. Long pass inside to a wide open 11 who, that's Reddig. She misses the runner. Saints rebound. Jar from the free throw line, no good. Jar, Bork, and Kenzie Peterson check into the game for the Saints. Good defense by Jar inside, alters that shot. Bork with the rebound. Aspen's going to set up the offense here. Errant pass, but it's run down by Peterson. Porsche is fouled. That's Moen, or Sauer, excuse me, that is Sauer on the foul. The Bulldogs' first foul of the quarter and of the game. Anderson checks in for Falk. This has been the Saints' rotation the last couple games. Seems to have worked really well for him. Playing 9 or 10 girls pretty regularly throughout the early part of this season. Kenzie Peterson with the runner. Won't go, gets her own rebound. Anderson for three.
Ooh.
Short. Foul on a rebound, looks like. Went out of bounds off of purple. But they get Peterson with the push. That's her second foul.
Did all 10 girls get a bucket last night?
That's a good question. I don't remember. That is the fourth team foul on the Saints of the quarter. So in the next one, the Bulldogs will be in the bonus. Will shoot the rest of the way in this quarter.
Have 4 people gotten 1 foul?
No. Peterson has 2.
Good shot.
Is that Sauer?
Yep.
Cora Sauer has 7 in the early going here in St. Ansgar. The Bulldogs out to their biggest lead of 3.
Picking for 3 to match. No good. Bork with
rebound.
The rebound. Anderson drives. Rebounded by Bork. Porish for 3. No good.
That's going to go out of bounds to the Bulldogs.
That
2 offensive rebounds by Bork that trip, but the Saints can't make it pay off. They trail by 3.
Big 3 from Sauer right there for the Bulldogs.
Bechtel, 13, checks in for the Bulldogs.
And there's a travel on number 2.
Taylor Vanek.
Do offensive fouls count on for fouling out?
Yes.
Okay. That sounded like a pretty silly question. But
Anderson finds Jar inside.
There
She's
we go.
fouled. Just the second foul for the Bulldogs. I'm going to give that one to Taft, I believe. Yes, Emma Taft with her first foul.
Money.
Jar hits the first. Jar looks to cut the lead to 1 here.
And she does.
Second one is good as well. 2 free throws for Josie Jar and her first 2 of the night. Vanek gonna push again. Finds 14 in the lane, no good. Rebound Jar.
Falk. Jar. Out to Falk again. Hicken for 3. No good.
Just off the back of the iron.
Man.
Rebound by Taft.
Not as much press later in the game. So far. Wide open is Vanek. Money.
Got it. She's got 4. Taylor Vanek with 4 in the first quarter. Bulldogs lead by 4.
Jar for 3. Money!
Josie Jar has 5. Saints are back within 1.
Good defense.
But offensive rebound again for the Bulldogs.
Vanek.
Ball fought
Jump
for on the
ball.
ground. Jump ball is going to be the call. It'll stay with Lake Mills.
No shot clock.
Shot clock is off. 25 seconds left in the first quarter.
Jar.
Jar deflects that pass.
And it's
And
a
it's-
travel.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be one on Jar, but we'll take it.
Hicken. This is Jar. Finds Anderson wide open. She thought about it. Instead,
This one she'll take. No.
just rims out and out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulldogs.
Thank you for the correction. It is Taylor Vanek is not pronounced Vanek. It is pronounced Vanek.
Vanek. Got it. And keep them coming because nobody wants to hear their name pronounced wrong. Vonick, and she has been really good at that, kind of just driving the lane and either creating her own look or getting a really nice pass shuffled off and getting a bunch of good looks inside for Lake Mills. So hard-fought quarter comes to an end. The Saints trail the Bulldogs of Lake Mills 15-14 after one. Let's recognize FSB and Gray Millers. Thanks again for your generosity, allowing every St. Ansgar student to get into all home games and meets completely free of charge. We appreciate it. If you see the QR code across the top and you want to donate to help keep our stream free, this is how you do that. You can do it one of three ways. You can mail some funds to that address on your screen. You can click that QR code in the corner of the screen, and that will direct you to this website, givebutter.com/SaintsFan. You can also just go directly there if that's easier for you. We appreciate anything you can give to help keep our stream free. 103 viewers checked in tonight so far. Appreciate you being here with us tonight in St. Ansgar. What's been a good game. First quarter, back and forth game. Amelia Porsche has 3, Aspen Falk has 4, Jar has 5, and Lindsay Cruzy with a bucket.
Oh, I think I know why we're losing. We don't have our dislike.
We haven't got it yet. Yeah, we will get it. It'll come. Derek Peterson checking in the chat from Germany. Appreciate you checking us out, Derek.
Saints ball.
I wonder what time it is in Germany. I think it's 6 hours. I just don't know which direction.
Didn't he say that he was checking in, but we didn't know where?
Right, now we know. Last night we didn't know where. Now we know.
Yep.
From Germany. Derek beat big brother Kenzie Peterson.
Yep.
Ball kicks around off a Saint and out of bounds after the missed shot by Hicken. Be Bulldog basketball.
Yeah, not a lot of press.
It's interesting. We've definitely played a different style here tonight to start.
Yeah.
Anderson with a rebound after the shot by Sauer won't go.
Falk.
Drives in, lays it off the glass, no good.
And
foul on the rebound. Who are they going to get here? Foul goes on 13 for the Bulldogs. So that's Grace Bechtel, sophomore, I believe one of the twins. Inbound to Cruzy. Shot won't go. They're letting them play underneath again tonight.
Yeah.
Vonick. Baseline, jumper, good. She's got 6 in the early going.
Anderson, no good.
Misses the jumper.
Rebounded.
Rebound Dagstead. Aspen's going to pick up the foul there. Good hard defense, just little too much with the body there on the way by, and they're going to get Aspen for her second. The first of the quarter for the Saints.
Oh.
Bad pass there, ends up in Cruzy's hands. Saints need a bucket here. Cruzy. No good. Just hard off the back iron there, won't fall.
Power.
Partially blocked, I think, by Porsche.
Falk.
Falk.
That's Hicken.
Good job getting it back out of there. Set it up again. Anderson gets it to Cruzy. Lays it up and in. Lindsay Cruzy, her second bucket of the night.
I mean, I was just watching Amelia. It seemed like Sauer was just falling. I mean, it's like... She was trying to play hard defense, but she just fell. Speaking of her.
Yeah, Sauer drives into the lane. Shot. You're going to say it's on the floor. Yep. Foul on the Saints, but they are going to call it on the floor. So no shots here, and that is Falk's third. They give that to Aspen, her third foul of the night. So the Saints in a little foul trouble here early. Bonick, another good entry pass, but it's tipped around. Ends up with Sauer. Patel, shot no good. Rebound Urbach. Bork and Urbach check in for the Saints. Good pass inside to Bork.
Fouled.
She's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Emma Taft, her second foul of the night. Natalie goes to the line for 2.
All we need is to make 1.
She gets
and
the
she
first.
Get it.
Tie game here, 4:50 to go in the second quarter. 17 all.
Seems like they might need to update the scoreboard.
Bork gets both, and the Saints
there we
lead.
Go. Monic taking it up.
Bonick to Sauer.
Sauer, no good. Rebounded, no good. Out.
Off a Bulldog. Saints basketball.
Goes.
Hard-fought rebounds under the basket tonight.
Sometimes on those, you have to wait for the official's hand.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where that one was going.
Borish up at the top of the court.
Finds Urbach inside.
Good.
He lays it up and in. Her first bucket of the night, and the Saints have their biggest lead at 3. Been a good quarter for the Saints. Good job by Bork to deflect that pass. Urbach comes away with it. You hear the coaches, be patient, be patient. They wanted to get good passes in, get a good look here. Porsche drives. Shots up all the way down and somehow back out. And Porsche falls hard after the shot on that one.
She's fine.
But she's back up, yep. Running the court, looks like she bounced back. Aaron pass picked off by Bork. Saints lead by 3. Anderson going to set the offense up. Decides to take a 3.
No good.
Defensive rebound. Handled by Taft. Both teams have 2 girls at the scorer's table to check in here at the next buzzer. Good deflected pass by Urbach inside. Gets a piece of that one as they were looking for Sauer inside.
I'd say Natalie's been doing really good. It's like she's been averaging 4 points per game, like 3 rebounds. She's been doing pretty good.
Good quarter there for Natalie Bork. She comes out, Cruzy, Jar, and Hicken back in. Bonick drives, lays it up. Little floater, doesn't go, but they get the offensive rebound again.
Say jump ball. Say it's ball.
We'll stay here. Stay with the Bulldogs.
Okay.
Offensive rebounds have been the story of this half. Lake Mills has a bunch of them. Sauer, no good on the jumper. Jar with the rebound. Jar pass inside to Cruzy. Shot up, no good. Tipped around out of bounds. Ball go to the Bulldogs. Cruzy's frustrated inside. The short shot hasn't gone for her. A lot of contact in there. They're not calling that on either end under the hoops. They're letting him go. She's going to have to fight through that.
Oh, good.
Sauer with the drive, and she thought she got fouled. Like I said, they're letting him play there.
Hicken. I thought she was going to shoot it. Try at top. Ooh.
Gets a little off balance and tries to get a pass off, can't do it. Vonick drives in, and she's fouled by Hicken. Vonick will go to the line for 2.
Not the worst thing in the world.
Yep. Agree. That's Hicken's second. Third for the team in this quarter.
First is made. Second is also good. Josie Jewell checking in.
And Vonick's got 8 in the first half.
Is this the first time Josie Jewell has...
Now she played a little bit last night as well. So.
Well, this close to the game.
Yes, yep, this is the first time she's been early in the game. So looking to get a little spark off the bench out of Jewell. Played well in the JV game.
Sorry. Oh.
That was a pass, I believe, that was deflected.
Or it could have been a shot that was deflected. Never
Yeah,
know.
that's true. We'll never know. Only Kinsey knows. Vonick, quick feet, gets the pass off to Dagstead, misses the shot. Rebound, Jar. Good hustle defense by Jar to get that one reined in.
Yeah.
An announcer's worst nightmare. We got 2 Josies and a Jar and a Jewel on the court tonight. We'll try to keep them straight. Anderson.
No good.
Cruzy with the rebound and a putback. She's got 6 in the first half, and the Saints lead by 3. Shot clock is off. Lake Mills looks like they want to take the last shot. Vonick's going to dribble out 15 seconds. Looks like about 10 seconds on the clock. She's going to go. There she goes. We get to 10 seconds. Drive, dish for
Wide
3.
Open.
Got
Made
it. Redig
3.
for 3. And we got a tie game.
Oh!
That is good.
Oh, my goodness.
That is a thing
that
of beauty.
was amazing.
Kinsey Anderson hits the 3 to put the Saints up 25-22.
I thought that was short.
And we're going to see if we caught that one. Let's see right here. We tried to clip it for replay. Let's get it there. We got it. Bang. Okay, good camera work by the rookie camera person. And that one is good. Here it is again, ladies and gentlemen. Kinsey hits it as time expires.
I thought that was going to be short.
I think I did as well. I might have sold her a little short, but Kinsey buries it, and the Saints lead 25-22 after one. Let's go through some quick stats, and then we'll send you to break. Lindsay Cruzy has 6 for the Saints. Josie Jar has 5. Aspen Falk has 4.
Yeah, we got
Kinsey Anderson has 3. Amelia Porsche with 3. Sophie Urbach with 2. And Natalie Bork with 2. So, yeah, you heard that right. The Saints have 7 girls with points in the first half. Lead it 25-22. For the Bulldogs, Taylor Vonick has 8 points for the Bulldogs. Sauer has 7. Redig hit that 3 right before Anderson's 3 to end the half, so the Saints trade 3s there at the end of the half. And Moen has 4. In terms of fouls, Emma Taft has 2 for the Bulldogs, 3 for Aspen Falk. So I think she did not play the end of that second quarter. I would guess they'll put her back out there in the second half, and she'll have to go play smart for a while for the Saints with 3 fouls. Kaylee Hicken has 2, and Kenzie Peterson has 2 fouls as well for the Saints. So with that, the Saints lead 25-22. We're going to go to break here in St. Ansgar. And we will be back to start the second half here in about 5 minutes.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Saint Ansgar Chiropractic.
Wax beads. The foundation of better candle making is built on cleaner burning, soy-based candle wax. American Soy Organics. Better wax for candle makers by candle makers.
Leaving your crops unprotected from droughts, floods, hailstorms, and pests can leave a farmer at serious risk of losing their equipment and their land, putting their family's future at risk. Beeland Ag Risk Services, your partner in crop insurance.
Nah, man. It's not a broadcast. It's a broadversation.
I was an occupational therapist for about 14 years, and then I decided to join the business full-time when we had about 11 employees and developed the HR department. I got to sit down with people, get to know their stories, get to learn about their families, and really get to know who they are. Through that process, we just got to hire the best people in the world, and we really feel like we're blessed with the best.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Colbert Realtors, with service you can depend on and know-how you can count on.
Saint Ansgar is a thriving community in north central Iowa with a lot to offer. Founded in 1853 by a group of Norwegian immigrant farmers, Saint Ansgar is a small town with culture, character, and charm. Known as the Garden Spot of Iowa, it is a wonderful place to grow your family or business. You might not expect all the wonderful amenities you'll find here. Within our shops, you'll find unique gifts, home decor, collectibles, and antiques. You'll also find restaurants, outdoor activities, and events. Saint Ansgar is a great place to visit any time of the year, and we take pride in our schools. Our youth are provided the highest quality education in a secure, positive, and challenging environment, empowering all students to reach their full potential. Saint Ansgar welcomes visitors and newcomers with open arms and warm smiles. Come visit and see why so many people proudly call this area home.
All right, folks, time to get real. If you're not subscribed to the Enterprise Journal, you are missing out. What a great Mitchell County newspaper. They cover sports, they cover music. They cover it all from Osage to Saint Ansgar to Riceville, the student activities, the political environment. If you are a resident of Mitchell County or once were a resident of Mitchell County, you owe it to yourself to keep in touch. Great editorials from Cassandra Leff, always entertaining editorial from Lindsay Falk. Every issue, every week is packed with value. You've got to subscribe today. Call 641-713-4541. Do yourself a favor. You deserve it. Subscribe today. Call the Enterprise Journal and get yourself a copy coming every week. Tell them Candle Genius sent you.
For nearly 30 years, we have been a partner to the communities in Northeast Iowa, fulfilling the energy needs of our neighbors and friends. A good partner knows your business and understands your needs. Providing the highest level of service possible is our mission. Our customers count on us to reliably and safely deliver the fuel products they need to keep their productivity high whenever the need arises. We are continuously improving our capabilities by adding storage, improving the fleet, or utilizing new technology. We've put together a well-rounded team of specialists who welcome the opportunity to answer your questions and assist your plans. These efforts result in a better experience for our customers. At Johnson Oil, we're in business to be partners in your success.
Welcome back to St. Ansgar, where the Saints girls lead the Lake Mills Bulldogs 25-22 at the half. 2.5 minutes until we get the second half underway here in St. Ansgar. Wild end to that first half. Lake Mills, Ellie Reddig hits a three with a couple of seconds left on the clock. Saints get it inbounded to Anderson, who then does this. And it's a long-range three-pointer to give the Saints that three-point lead going into the half. So if you missed the end of the half, this is what it looked like. Fun shot from Kinsey Anderson. She'll remember that one. And the Saints take the lead 25-22 at the half. Good, well-played first half by both teams. The Bulldogs started hot. They've got Vonik, who's doing a great job of driving the lane and then finding somebody open under the hoop or taking it herself and either forcing a foul or making the shot herself. So she has been the story in terms of distributing the basketball for the Bulldogs. Sauer has 7 points as well. Sharp shooting freshman, averaging 15 a game, had 7 in the first half. For the Saints, they're led by 6'2" sophomore Lindsay Cruzy with 6 points. Like I said earlier, the girls had 7 different girls score points in that first half. That has been the STA way for the girls this year, is they have mixed it up, had a bunch of girls on the court and a bunch of girls getting opportunities to score. No different tonight. They'll look to do more of the same in the second half. Get Cruzy going inside. They've gotten good looks in there. They are letting them play underneath the hoop. And been a physical game under there. And they'll look to get that going, get Cruzy going underneath on some of those short shots. They will fall in the second half. Sammy, what did you see?
I thought they played really well, especially at the end, that three-pointer from Kinsey.
That was fun, wasn't it?
I mean, it was fun, but then again, it was like, that was to get us a 3-point lead and the momentum going into half.
Yep. Yep, that ends up being a big deal in this one. So the Saints will start with the basketball, if I remember the possession arrow correctly. I guess we're going to find out if I'm right on that or not.
We did win the tip-off. So.
And then we had a jump ball in there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they got the last jump ball.
Yeah. Saints will start with the ball in the second half. 8 minutes on the clock. 25-22 Saints lead. We're underway here in the second half. Anderson looks to set up the offense. This is Porsche.
Oh, too hard of a pass, it looks
A little too hot to handle for Jara. Goes out of bounds. Ball to the Bulldogs. Looked like she was maybe going to start to cut about the same time the pass was coming too. So one of those things. And, yeah, good job, good tip there. Jar tips it, Hicken takes it. Aspen Falk still on the bench for the Saints with 3 fouls.
Porsche, it's no good.
Can't get the roll.
And Mills ball.
I thought maybe that thing was going to fall.
Yeah.
Out of bounds, tipped out of bounds by Saint. It'll be Bulldogs basketball.
Not the best ever. I think she can get rolling if she just hits one
exactly
more.
Right. She just needs to. She'll find it. I'm not worried. A lot of game left here in St. Ansgar. Moen finds Dagstad underneath.
Oh!
Pat pass picked off by Anderson. She lays it up and in. And Kinsey Anderson has 5 for the Saints. The last 5 points for the Saints.
The last 5 points in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. Vonick fouled by Porsche.
Looks like she leaned her shoulder into it, but that's my point of view.
Little brother slamming Sammy says he's not sure about that one. Good job by Jar, get her hands up, disrupt that one, but pass gets in. Porsche deflects it. Somehow Bulldogs come away with it again. Redig up, no good. And Cruzy saves it from going out of bounds and gets the pass off.
Anderson. Out to Jar. Thought about it.
Instead,
Porsche.
passes it inside to Porsche. Little layup doesn't go. A lot of contact underneath on that one.
Tower outside.
Redig
No
inside,
good.
no good. Rebound and put back up and in by Dagstead. Her first bucket of the night. Saints lead back to 3.
That's crazy.
Saints content to set up the offense and get a good look.
Ball fake. Jar for 3. No good.
Hicken fights for the
by
rebound.
Hicken.
Good hustle by
Out to
Kaylee
Jar.
Hicken.
Out to Anderson. Porsche.
Screen by Jar. Now
Oh,
under.
good move by Jar.
Josie Jar has 7.
Looks like Falk will be coming in with 3 fouls in the next timeout.
Hicken playing with 2 fouls here. She's playing really smart. She set that up by getting a great rebound. Vonick driving in the lane, up and in, and the foul. She'll go to the line to make it a 3-point play.
We've seen a lot of those, but I mean,
Good drive. That's just good
Yeah.
heads-up basketball by Vonick.
Jar, Hicken, and Cruzy go out. Falk, Boric, and Anderson?
Yep.
No, not Anderson. Peterson. come
Peterson.
in.
Kenzie is in.
Misses the free throw.
White ball was the call. The Lake Mills crowd does not like that one. She misses the free throw.
Very verbal about it, too. Just, you could hear the boos.
Vonick has 10 tonight. Peterson, long 2, no good, gets her own rebound.
Gets it out to Falk. Back to her.
Bork sets the screen for Porsche.
Out to Anderson.
Like I said, the Saints are patient tonight, running the offense. Anderson
And
tries.
makes the bucket.
Lays it in. She's got 7. Vonick, nice entry pass, but it's stolen away by Peterson after Moen can't corral it.
Falk. Long 2, no good. Jump ball. Ooh!
Jump ball is the call. Going Lake Mills way. Body's hitting the floor here in St. Ansgar. That's Dagstead shaking up on the play.
I mean, you go for the ball.
That was
and try
hard
to
fought
get it.
basketball. Yep. Clean play, just
I mean,
a lot of bodies flying around.
shows that Aspen has been hit in the weight room.
For sure, she wins that battle. Saints have their biggest lead of the night, or match it at 5. Peterson gets a hand on that pass, deflects it. Lake Mills recovers. Peterson with a hustle play. And again, Vonick with a good heads-up play to get it. They get that shot before the shot clock violation. Get an offensive rebound. Vonick lays it up and in. She's got 12. Taylor Vonick is having herself a night.
Falk Hicken, wide open. Marty!
Buries the three. The Saints TV blessing. Hits Kaylee Hicken. She hits the three. Give the Saints a 6-point lead.
Might be the
Kaylee joined us on the Saints JV girls game as guest announcer tonight.
It might be a 3-point blessing because Josie hit a 3-pointer
That's
earlier.
right. Maybe that's what
so.
we need to call it. Kenzie Peterson picks up her third foul. Aspen Falk is playing with three as well. Kenzie's going to come out. Porsche in. Cruzy in. Bork out. This is Sauer. Was Sauer. Freshman Sauer. She had a hot start. Has been quiet the last quarter and a half. This is Sauer for three.
Good.
You're welcome. I said she had a quiet couple of minutes, and that
Don't
fixed
jinx
that.
it.
She's got 10. The Bulldogs
Hicken.
are back within three.
Cruzy. Anderson.
Anderson
Dribble
drive.
Block.
She's fouled.
Seemed like a clean block.
That's Kate, I believe, Bechtel. Yep, twin sisters, 12 and 13, if you can't tell on the camera. We're told they're twin sisters. Her first foul of the night. And just the first of the quarter for the Bulldogs.
Ooh,
Anderson misses the first.
Just need one made. That's all we need. Hopefully I didn't just drink it.
Well, I owe him three after the last one, so
And
that's
that's
my bad.
good.
Anderson makes one of two. She's got 5 in the second half. Vonick.
No good.
Jumper won't
Rebounded
go.
by Anderson. Out to Hicken. She has the screen. Out to Falk.
Finds Falk inside.
No
Off the
good.
glass.
Rebound Cruzy. No good. Oh, lot of
Rebound.
contact.
Bechtel with the rebound.
Vonick.
Sauer here.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, 2 and 5, they kind of blend together from here, don't they? Reddick with the ball.
There's Vonick.
There's Vonick.
Running into each other right now.
Just 5 on the shot clock. 3 for Sauer. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And I now owe the Saints 6 points.
Still a 1-point
My
lead.
apologies. Anderson. Good pass inside to Falk. She's
And
fouled.
one.
Count the bucket. She'll go to the
On
line to
the
make it a 3-point
floor.
play.
Actually,
Wait, what?
never mind.
Thank you.
I saw the referee point his hand to the.
I
thought
gotcha.
it was pointing, but
I had to give you the wait, what? I learned that one from my boys.
then I saw the 2. First one, good.
That's
My
the
bad.
3-point play
Yeah,
for
it's a
Falk.
3-point play. My bad.
She's got 7 tonight. Playing smartly with 3 fouls here in the second half. Saints lead by 4.
Sauer. No good.
That one doesn't go on the
Rebound
heat check.
Hicken.
She'd made 2 in a row
Pass out to Anderson. Hicken fell.
after I said she'd been quiet. That's my bad.
Ooh, 2 nobody.
Falk goes to cut at the same time Anderson goes to throw it to her. Turnover Saints.
Communication.
Vonick brings it up for the Bulldogs. Sauer.
Just chucks it off and it's good.
She's got a nice touch on the basket. Can Kinsey do it twice? 1 second left, chucks it up.
No good.
No good.
I saw your hand. You were about ready to clip it.
So, a good quarter of basketball there. Saints lead 38-36 after 3.
Seems like the ones that almost go in that look like they're about to go in, don't
Yep.
go in. And then when they don't look like they're going to go in, they do go.
That's right. So the Saints had stretched the lead all the way to 6, and Sauer takes over the last 2 minutes of that quarter. Scores 8 in about 2.5 minutes of basketball to make this a 2-point game as we head to the fourth quarter. Great basketball game here to start the varsity night in St. Ansgar.
When you look at that three-pointer before half, you take a look at this. We would
big,
be
wasn't it?
losing
It's
by
kinda
1
big.
right now. So
I hear you. Kinsey Anderson has 8, 5 there in the second half. She now leads the Saints with 8. Aspen Falk has 7. Josie Jar has 7. For the Bulldogs, Vanek has 12, and Sauer has 15. So just 5 Bulldogs have scored in this one, and everybody's got a bucket except for Vanek and Sauer, who have a bunch. Saints have it here. Get it inside to Cruzy. Good pass. Can't get the short shot to go. Rebound Bulldogs. Dagstad with the rebound.
Vanek will be fouled.
Drives in the line wildly, bailed out with the foul call.
Yeah.
She'll go to the line for 2.
It's like if you just chuck it up there and you're fouled. They
It's
don't
Hickens'
call it.
3rd.
And first free throw's good. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Cruzy. They'll call a foul.
Now the whistles are going to come quick.
Well, that's Sauer. How many does
Trying
Sauer
to get this
have?
thing under control. That's just Sauer's 2nd of the night.
Okay.
So 1 quick foul for each team here to start the 4th.
Out to Hickens.
Remember, under new rules, the fouls reset at each quarter. Bonus at 5.
Cruzy out to Anderson. Jar. Back out to Anderson. And Anderson, no good.
Anderson
Rebound
can't get the
for
shot to
Vanek.
fall. A rebound.
Sauer. Out. No
Tell
good.
no good. Porsche gets the rebound.
Porsche. Stays on her feet.
Yeah, good job by Amelia there.
Out to Anderson. Cruzy.
Hicken finds Jar inside.
And she'll be fouled on the shot. Jar will go to shoot for 2.
They get Vanek on the foul. That's just her first. 2nd of the quarter for the Bulldogs. Jar goes to the line for 2. Saints lead by 1.
First one's money. Bork and Falk going for Cruzy and Anderson. Our second one, no good. Rebounded by Sauer. Vanek takes it up. And that one's no good.
She gets her own rebound. Offensive rebounds killed the Saints tonight. The Bulldogs have done a great job getting their own rebound.
Sauer, top ski.
Sauer's just a freshman, I'll remind you. She's played really, really well for the Bulldogs tonight. And really has all year looking at her stat sheet.
Sauer, good.
Hits her 3rd three-pointer of the half.
And
Her 4th of the night.
Lake Mills takes the lead. That's out to Falk. Jar, top of the key, out to Porsche.
Bulldogs' first lead in about 2.5 quarters,
And
I
there's a
believe.
foul on Lake Mills, and that would be their 3rd. 2 away from bonus.
It's a big deal with almost 6 minutes to go. Their 3rd foul.
Porsche to Bork. Bork to Falk. Falk to Hickens.
Got to get a good look here for the Saints. They've been really patient on offense tonight, getting the ball inside. Just can't get the short shot to fall.
No good.
Rebound, Hicken. Again, hard-fought rebound for Hicken. Saints get a fresh shot clock here.
That's a Bork. Bork finds Falk.
Good defense inside.
Makes the bucket. Saints take the lead by 1.
Aspen beats the defense there inside. I thought she was pretty well covered up. She finds a way. She's got 9.
Vonik. No good. Rebounded by Lake Mills.
Offensive rebound.
Vonik again. No good. Rebounded by Porish.
Porsche going to push.
She'll be fouled. And missed the bucket.
It bounced around about 4 times. I thought it might go in, give her a chance for the 3-point play. Instead, she goes to the line for 2. Most importantly, that's the 4th foul.
And who fouled her?
Number 5,
That's Sauer.
That's her 3rd.
And money for the first one.
First one's good, and the Saints will shoot 2 free throws on every common foul from here forward.
Second one's made by Porish.
Porsche makes them both. She's got 5 tonight. Saints lead is back to 3.
Vonik. Stolen.
Aspen Falk gets a hand on it, but they get it back.
Again. That one's money.
Every loose ball has ended up in a Bulldog hand tonight. They have done a great job of just sticking with it.
Jar. Falk. Oh. K-Craft's a bit mad right now.
Yep, frustrating game sometimes. Kenzie Peterson, Lindsay Cruzy check in for the Saints. Anderson back in as well. 4 minutes, 16 seconds to go here. Saints lead by just 1. Sauer gets it over.
No good.
Shots up, no good
Somehow
by Reddig.
tipped out.
Offensive rebound, Lake Mills. Second chance points for the Bulldogs have been huge, especially in the second half.
Sauer.
Amelia Porsche gets that one corralled on the steal, I believe. Jump ball call. Ball goes to Lake Mills.
I thought the jump ball went to Lake Mills last time.
And then the start of the quarter, right, I believe?
Oh, right.
Flipped it back the other way.
My bad.
Sauer.
Jump ball rules are kind of my catalyst.
I'm with you. Vonik drives again, lays it up, fouled.
Fouled. I'd say it's on Peterson.
I believe you are going to be correct, and that'll be her 4th.
I think they'll just keep her in.
Oh, they give the foul to Porsche, her 3rd. Free throws up and good. Tie game here in St. Ansgar. 3:35 to go. Saints and Bulldogs tied at 43. Second free throws up. And good.
And Lake Mills will take the ball. Take the lead by 1. Here's Anderson.
Cake Rice wants a timeout. Coach Cake Rice says, let's talk this one over. He gets a timeout here. 3:31 to go. Saints trail by a point. Have the advantage in fouls. Lake Mills has 4 fouls, so every foul from here forward, the Saints will shoot 2.
If you go under the bucket, I'd say just try to chuck it up like what Lake Mills does.
Drive the lane, chuck her up, see what happens. But you got to be on the move because it looks like they're going to let them go. If it's that pass inside and turn and shoot, those are not getting called. It's the driving, dribble drive stuff that's getting called tonight. Lindsay Cruzy has 6 rebounds and 2 steals through 3 quarters tonight. A couple of stats there for you. Kaylee Hicken has 3 rebounds. Kinsey Anderson, 3 assists, a steal, and a couple of rebounds. Natalie Bork off the bench with 3 rebounds and a steal as well. So we'll reset here. Kenzie Peterson, Amelia Porsche, Kinsey Anderson, Lindsay Cruzy, and Aspen Falk for the Saints.
Anderson, Peterson, back to Anderson.
Saints have been very patient on offense tonight, trying to get the ball inside. Knocked out of bounds by
Ball
Vonick.
stays with Saints.
Been a great game. Yeah. It looks like we'll have a fun one to finish.
Back to Anderson. And it'll be called.
The foul is going to get called, and Kinsey Anderson goes to the line for 2.
Smart decision. Smart decision. She was being covered very tightly.
I think you called that one, of drive and kind of throw it up and see what happens, and that's what happened. Bechtel gets her 3rd. Grace.
To tie. No good.
First free throw's no good.
We'll just not say anything.
There you go. Anderson's got one more coming.
No good. Rebounded by Cruzy. Oh my goodness gracious.
She can't buy a foul call inside. Boy.
Vonick takes it up.
Anderson misses both. Cruzy gets the rebound but can't get it to go. And Lake Mills looks to add to their lead.
Vonick pass outside. Sauer. That's good. Looks like she lowered her shoulder there, but.
Crowd wanted something offensive over here, no doubt.
A push is what I heard.
Bulldogs lead by 3. 2.5 minutes to go.
Back out to push. Outs on Lake Mills.
Yep, she was standing on the line when she went to save that one. Good play, good hustle play by Dagstead, but it'll be Saints basketball.
You know what we should
11
do?
on the shot clock.
If you're being covered closely on the three-point line, chuck it up. Aspen will shoot it. Nothing called there. Vonick will take it up.
And now Bulldogs look to burn a little clock here. Coach is telling them slow it up here. So they're going to burn a bunch of clock and try to get one shot off here. Would guess with something like 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And of course it's going to be a Vonick drive and a dish, right? That's what we've seen. Let's see if we see it again. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Drive, dish.
And
off of Sauer's hands. She did not touch the line, so no over and back. Cake Rice does not like that one. Three's no good. Rebound by Anderson. She pulls it back out.
Open three, money!
Amelia Porsche ties it.
Saints.
Timeout Saints. Full timeout for the Saints. 30-second timeout. Big 3 by Amelia Porsche ties this one with 1:29 to go. 46-all.
Wow.
Her second 3 of the night. 8 points for Amelia Porsche. None bigger than those 3.
Can't wipe that smile off my face.
Ice water in the veins for Porsche. Hasn't had the night she wanted. You said she'd get going. She got going. Absolutely. That'll get you going right there. And we might need another one of those before this thing's done. Great game here between the Bulldogs and the Saints.
Now you look at this. The bonus will really, really help in this situation.
Saints only have 2 fouls in this quarter. The Bulldogs have 5.
Vonick will take it up. Reminder that Sauer has 3.
Yep. This is Reddig. Gets it to Sauer. Sauer, nice drive again. Good defense by Henderson, but she's going to get called for the foul. They do get Kinsey, I believe. Yep, Kinsey with her first foul.
Sauer.
Closed just a touch late. Sauer goes line for 2, makes the first. And she's got 21 tonight.
Second one made 2-point game.
22 for Sauer on the night.
Anderson outside to Falk. To Cruzy. She is fouled. There we go. That one was blatant.
Dagstead with the foul. And Cruzy goes to the line for 2.
I'm sorry if I'm cheering for the Saints a bit much, but keep in mind that we are Saints TV.
That's right. We're trying to describe what's going on. We're still Saints fans.
Cruzy makes the first one.
Buries the first one.
Bit of an understatement.
Dad breathes a sigh of relief to my left.
Second one. Is
Money.
good.
Lindsay Cruzy, clutch from the charity stripe, ties it. Exactly 60 seconds remain here in St. Ansgar. Tie game. What a great basketball game. This has been fun.
Not the game I expected, honestly.
Yeah, I thought this might be a battle. Lake Mills and basketball are kind of go together like peas and carrots. Sauer has 22. Vonik has 17 for the Bulldogs. Out of their 48, those two, have something like, 39 by my quick math. I think that's good, right? I think that means you got 2 girls who are shooting lights out tonight.
Sauer has like 3 3-pointers.
Well, I don't know if that first one was a 3-point play. I didn't mark it on my sheet. She has at least 3 3-pointers, potentially 4. I don't remember way back in the first. I have a 3 written down, but I don't know if that's the old-fashioned 3-point play or the new way. So we'll reset here. Saints and Bulldogs tied at 48. 60 ticks left in this game. The Bulldogs have 5 fouls, so the Saints are in the bonus and will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. It is Bulldog basketball. Hicken, Anderson, Cruzy, Porsche, and Falk.
Vonik takes it up. Outside Sauer. She'll take the bucket. It's good.
Sauer with 24 points.
Pass out to Anderson. Falk.
Finds Porsche inside, who's fouled.
It is a foul.
It is
on
the
the
foul
ground.
away from the ball. They're going to get Sauer for the push.
So that is 4 for Sauer.
That is 4 for her. As long as I'm right on that. Yep, that is 4 for her. That is. I thought that's what I saw, is that they were calling that one away from the shot, but we're past 5 fouls, so Anderson shoots 2. First one's no good. 40 seconds remain.
The second one. Is good. So that was big. That second one
1-point
was
game.
big.
Yep. Timeout. Full timeout. Taken here by the Bulldogs. So Lake Mills takes a full timeout. To talk this one over with the ball and a 1-point lead. Their freshman, Cora Sauer, has 24 points on the night tonight. And that has been the offense in this quarter. Vonik drives, dishes to Sauer, who dribbles around the top of the key, takes it inside and lays it up and in, or draws the foul, one of the two. That seems to be what their offense has been, and it's been very, very effective the last quarter. Saints looking to get a stop here. 5 seconds differential between the shot clock and the game clock. So the Saints.
My heart rate is currently at 110 beats per minute.
Slamming Sammy P's heart is racing up here in the announcer's booth. This will be a fun ending to this one.
Vonik will take it up.
They're going to put a little pressure on her on half court with Hicken. Vonik. Burning clock here. Saints are applying pressure smartly without fouling. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. She's still 50 feet from the hoop. 6 seconds. Sauer for 3. No good. But shot clock violation is called, so the rebound and putback do not count. That's a shot clock violation.
What about the seconds on the clock? Is that 3?
Exactly. We got to figure out the clock, so we're going to call timeout here, and they're going to have a discussion amongst the officials to figure out how much time are we putting back on that clock. There should be 5 seconds, the shot clock violation, right? There was a 5-second differential when this thing started, so there should be something like 4 or 5 seconds left on this clock here in Saint Ansgar. They're gonna put 4 seconds on the clock, better than 2.
I say bring it down to Lindsay and have her just chuck it to the basket.
So the Saints trail by 1. We're gonna have 4 seconds here to get the ball across half court, get it inbounded, and get a shot off. Remember, any foul will be 2 free throws for the Saints, because we are past that 5 mark. So there are officially now 4 seconds on the clock. Although it just, all right, yep, they're working on getting 4 seconds on the clock. Saints call a timeout here to set up the offense and run this one. There are 4/10 of a second. Now we got 4 seconds on the clock. So we're going to have an exciting finish here in Saint Ansgar. The Saints trail by 1 to the Lake Mills Bulldogs, 50-49. 4 seconds on the clock. Saints will inbound underneath the Lake Mills hoop. Have to travel the length of the floor and get a shot off here.
Really? I'd say if you're guarded tight, just run into him and shoot it.
Go try to create a foul here. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Saints call another timeout. Going to get a full this time. They want to make sure they've got this drawn up the way they want it. Knowing Coach Kakerice and Coach Anderson, we're going to see something special here on this inbound play. I can't wait. We saw one earlier this year already I've never seen. Let's see if we get another one. Great basketball game. Freshman Cora Sauer has 24 points for Lake Mills.
Or if we just draw a foul, that would be huge anyway.
Yeah, here's the good news about the foul situation is it creates you one more opportunity, right, to go score with the clock stopped. The Saints have shot pretty well from three-point range the last couple of nights. Like, how about one more of those Kinsey Anderson half-court specials?
Porish, Cruzy, Hicken, Anderson, and Falk are the 5. Falk to Cruzy. Cruzy. No good. Close wins.
Cruzy gets the shot off, but it does not go. And Lake Mills wins 50-49 here in Saint Ansgar.
At least, this is what I always want to say, at least it wasn't a top 5 conference game, and Lake Mills was 2-way.
There you go.
So.
There you go. Cora Sauer has 24. Taylor Vonick has 17. And almost all of those in the last quarter and a half, I think, for Sauer. They all but 7 of them come in the second half. And the Lake Mills Bulldogs pull it off here in Saint Ansgar. They win 50-49. For the Saints, I'm going to do some quick math here. Amelia Porsche has 8 tonight. Sophie Urbach with 2. Kinsey Anderson ends the night with 9. Natalie Bork has 2. Kaylee Hicken has 3. Aspen Falk has 9. Josie Jar has 8. And Lindsay Cruzy has 8. So what a difference, right, in stat lines with all the points for the Bulldogs scored by Vanek and Sauer. And for the Saints, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 girls with points. But it's not enough. Saints fall 50-49 to the Lake Mills Bulldogs. A great basketball game, well-played game. Both teams got better. Like you said, doesn't affect the conference standings. You play those games to get better, and they certainly did that tonight. So we're 14 minutes, 30 seconds away from the varsity boys game tipping off here to close the night out in St. Ansgar. Looks like the Saints boys have their coaches versus cancer on tonight, so we'll get a little white with pink trim for the Saints boys when we come back. For now, we're going to wrap up the girls game, head to commercial break. We will be back after this to start the boys varsity game.
For work or for play, having a driver's license is pure freedom. Saints Driving School offers year-round driver's education classes. Why would you wait? Call 641-420-3594 today.
And doers. And the right skills can turn dreams into reality. We partner with businesses and universities to get you to the next level, leading the way with intention and purpose. So when you graduate, your dream becomes your reality. We educate, we partner, we lead, so you can dream big. North Iowa Area Community College.
State Bank has a strong commitment to farmers. We provide the highest level of service with quick turnaround time, competitive interest rates, flexible payment options, and the ability to work with you on any size loan. Our agricultural banking specialists are experienced in farming and understand the important role agriculture credit plays in your operation. Because of our ability to make local credit decisions, we respond quickly to your total agricultural financing needs. Saint Ansgar State Bank, helping you meet your financial goals.
As a family-owned business since 1922, we have a good feel for what it takes to be a strong and growing member of the local economy. Our hope is that our customers and employees have a warm and welcoming experience each and every time. We strive to communicate a clear vision and plan for individuals, our company, and our community's success. We work to ensure that the quality of all of our people, our products, and our services stand the test of time. If you would be a good fit for our company in a mechanical or managerial position, we would love to hear from you. Benefits include competitive pay, 401k, health, dental, and life insurance, flexible spending accounts, vacation, and holiday pay. Because we believe it's more than just a place to work. It's a place to call home.
At Farmers State Bank, we have a proud tradition of commitment of excellence.
Cut! Hey guys, what's all the big production about?
We have a couple job openings that we're looking to fill, so we're making a commercial.
Just tell them you're going to pay them well. We're really pretty easy to get along with most of the time, and there's plenty of room for advancement or whatever.
At Farmers State Bank, we have a proud tradition of paying you, being pretty easy to get along with most of the time, and there's plenty of room for advancement, or whatever.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Saint Ansgar Chiropractic.
Wax beads. The foundation of better candle making is built on cleaner burning, soy-based candle wax. American Soy Organics. Better wax for candle makers by candle makers.
Leaving your crops unprotected from droughts, floods, hailstorms, and pests can leave a farmer at serious risk of losing their equipment and their land, putting their family's future at risk. Beeland Ag Risk Services, your partner in crop insurance.
Nah, man, it's not a broadcast. It's a broadversation.
I was an occupational therapist for about 14 years, and then I decided to join the business full-time when we had about 11 employees and developed the HR department. I got to sit down with people, get to know their stories, get to learn about their families, and really get to know who they are. Through that process, we just got to hire the best people in the world, and we really feel like we're blessed with the best.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Colbert Realtors, with service you can depend on and know-how you can count on.
Saint Ansgar is a thriving community in north central Iowa with a lot to offer. Founded in 1853 by a group of Norwegian immigrant farmers, Saint Ansgar is a small town with culture, character, and charm. Known as the Garden Spot of Iowa, it is a wonderful place to grow your family or business. You might not expect all the wonderful amenities you'll find here. Within our shops, you'll find unique gifts, home decor, collectibles, and antiques. You'll also find restaurants, outdoor activities, and events. Saint Ansgar is a great place to visit any time of the year, and we take pride in our schools. Our youth are provided the highest quality education in a secure, positive, and challenging environment, empowering all students to reach their full potential. Saint Ansgar welcomes visitors and newcomers with open arms and warm smiles. Come visit and see why so many people proudly call this area home.
Welcome back to Saint Ansgar. We're getting ready for the boys' game here. 6.5 minutes to go to tip here as the Lake Mills Bulldog boys come in, take on the Saint Ansgar Saints. Lake Mills comes in 3-0 with wins over Bishop Garrigan, Belmont Clemmy, and West Hancock, averaging, Slam and Sammy, just 79 points a game.
Not that much, is it?
They have an offense to be reckoned with. There is no doubt about that. 30 rebounds a game, 11 steals as a team. 13 boys have seen action in their first 3 games. Like I said, the official rankings aren't out yet, depending on which set of rankings. Early season rankings you look at, they're somewhere between 6th and 15th. They have a bunch back from last year. Players to watch starts with number 23, Aiden Stensrud, a junior, hitting just 81.5% of his field goals, so like almost all of them. Again, Sammy, I think that's a pretty good stat. Averaging 26 points a game, hitting 80% of his field goals, 10 rebounds, 2 steals, and almost 2.5 blocks a game for Aiden Stensrud down low. So he is the force to be reckoned with. They have a bunch of height. Lance Helming, senior, out there as well, averaging 15.7. He's going to be in the paint a bunch, 5 rebounds, and almost 16 points a game for Helming. And if you don't like that, then we'll throw Eli Menke at you, senior, 16.7 points a game. Can hit a 3 from anywhere on the court. He's the Caitlin Clark of the Lake Mills Bulldog team, and can hit the logo through 3 whenever he decides he'd like to do that. Throw in 5 assists and 5 rebounds a game from Logan Bacon, number 2. So players to watch for Lake Mills: number 3, Eli Menke; number 4, Lance Helming; and number 23, Aiden Stensrud. The Saints come in 2-2 after a big win over North Butler, 45-34 last night. They also have a win over Central Spring, Central Springs, losses to Hampton and Osage. So it'll be a good one tonight. Hunter Hillman will be key for the Saints inside again. We talked about the height for the Bulldogs. Hunter will have to work to try to keep those guys at bay, plus get his own on the offensive end. Tyke Remster's been shooting well from the perimeter. We'll need that 3-point game to be strong tonight from Remster, Suisau, Beeland, Sparrow, and others.
I can't see him miss 3-pointer on Lake Mills' side yet.
Yeah, we're watching them warm up over here.
Jeez.
And I tell you what, you can tell those boys have spent a ton of time crafting their shots and honing their skills. They shoot the lights out. They shoot really well. And it'll be fun to watch. We'll be right up front. Big challenge, big test for the Saints tonight. And we're going to find out what we're made of here for the Saints tonight.
Then again, there's this. When we played, who was it? I forgot their name. The school's name.
Hampton?
Hampton, yeah. When we played them, I forgot the Twins. I forgot their last name.
Yeah, me too. I forget also, but I know who you're talking about.
The Twins kept shooting from range, and then at the end of the game, it was like when we forced them, when we made them want to shoot them.
Yep.
That kind of forced them to kind of miss them.
Yep. I think a big key for the Saints tonight is going to be to try to slow Lake Mills down.
Yeah.
Don't play at their pace, right? Try to set the tone, and I know that's easy for me to say sitting up here at the top of the top of the court, but I think that's really going to be a key. We saw what they did in the boys' JV game with that press, steal, layup, press, steal, layup, and that they did that basically at will till they got a 20-point lead and called off the Dogs. And they will do that same thing to your varsity team tonight. If you can't find a way to break that press and then play at your pace, kill possessions, get good shots, pass the ball really well, get open looks. The Saints are going to need to do that tonight to try to slow down this hot shooting Lake Mills Bulldogs team. 2 minutes to go to tip here when we'll turn it over to Rob Meyer and do the announcing here in the arena to do the starting lineups. I like calling it an arena. We're going to go with arena here. I think it's probably a gym, but we're going arena.
Well, what's the
what do you think of that?
Name?
Well, we need a name, so if you got any ideas, we'd sure take them in the chat. If you're out there in the chat, check in. Tell us where you're listening from. 137 of you live viewing right now. We appreciate that.
Ansgar Arena.
Thanks for being here. There you go. You see the QR code at the top if you feel so inclined. And Ken, we'd love it if you could donate to keep our stream free. GiveButter.com/SaintsFan, or you can just scan that QR code at the top of the screen. Special shout out and thanks to FSB and Gray Millers for allowing every student to be able to attend home games and meets completely free of charge for regular season events. We appreciate their support and helping make that possible here in St. Ansgar. One more shout out to that Give Butter. If you don't want to do the QR code thing or go online, you can also mail any kind of donation you'd like to Saints TV at that address there in the middle of the screen.
If any of you guys were worried about me when my heart rate was 120, it has slowed down.
It's come back down?
So that's fine.
At your age, an elevated heart rate is normal. At mine, they get more concerned. So if that happens to me, you got to let me know. My watch will beep, and you just let me know. So we are about to get underway here with the final game of the night. Here in St. Ansgar, the boys match up versus the Bulldogs of Lake Mills. We're going to turn it over. Rob Meyer, take us to the introductions.
Tonight's boys varsity basketball between the Lake Mills Bulldogs and your Saint Ansgar Saints. We would like to remind our fans that sportsmanship is a priority for our students, staff, and administration here at Saint Ansgar. And we want it to be a priority for our adult fans as well. Please keep your criticisms quiet and your support and praise loud. We expect the fans from both schools to be respectful to the coaches, players, and the officials. Starting A senior, number 3, Eli Menke. A senior, number 4, Lance Helming. And a junior, number 23, Aiden Stensrud. The Bulldogs are coached by Kyle Menke, Hunter Kingland, Brady Kurtz, and Jared Beener. Starting for your St. Ansgar Saints, a senior, number 3, Drew Powers. A senior, number 10, Tyke Remster. A junior, number 15, Jace Sweesaw. A senior, number 22, Hunter Hillman. And a senior, number 23, Carson Sparrow. The Saints are coached by Jason Squire and assisted by Eric Klein and Logan Tipsy.
Eight minutes on the clock. We are ready for the last game of the night. Bulldogs and Saints. Been a good night of basketball.
How sick would it be if we beat Lake Mills, which I might have to admit I really don't really think this would happen, but if it did, that would be insane.
Let's go.
We win the tip-off, rebounded by Carson.
Hillman wins that first battle with Stensrud inside on the tip. Sparrow drives into the lane. Blocked, but gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out. Hillman inside.
No good.
Little strong. Shot's no good.
What happened to the dunk cam? Eric's taken down.
We just don't have enough guys to make her happen tonight. Menke for 3. Told you to hit him from anywhere. He gets the first of the night from NBA range. And the Bulldogs are out to a fast start. Sparrow blocked again by Helming. Menke in the corner. Thinks about 3, instead dishes it off to Stensrud, who lays it up and in.
Man.
It's 5-0 Bulldogs.
We need a 3 of our own here.
Work the offense here. Good passes.
Powers for 3. No good. Hillman doesn't get the
Battle
rebound.
between Stensrud and Hillman inside. Helming drives. No good. Rebound Hillman.
I'm sure.
Looks like they're going to let him play under the basket in this one, too.
He drew Powers.
Maybe not.
Foul.
Powers. That was not a foul in the girls' game, I can tell you. We did that repeatedly and could not get a foul called. Drew Powers gets one early.
I think you called it again. Not a lot of fouls in the girls' game.
Maybe we'll see him here.
Yep.
Manis called for his first foul.
Makes his first one.
Powers gets the Saints on the board.
Powers misses the second one.
Hillman gets a hand on a rebound, but he can't secure it, and Helming picks it up.
No good.
Good drive by Manis, but Hillman gets the rebound on the miss. Shuisau corrals it in the corner nicely, gets it back in. Remster lays it up and in. Good move, Tyke Remster.
Ooh. I feel like he's just going to hit a spin around 3. I don't even know.
Can hear the coaches. Hands up. Got to get a hand in Menke's face. Cannot let him catch it with any space and without a hand in his face. Helming with the body on Shuisau. Gets the short shot to go. Crowd thought we might have had an offensive foul there. Maybe it's just the announcer. Powers.
I don't think I've ever seen Powers shoot a 3 this year. Hillman.
Short, but fights for his own rebound and gets it.
Sparrow thinks about a 3.
Drives up off the glass, no good.
Tried to get a foul there.
Rebound Logan Bacon. I believe Mr. Bacon's walking on at Iowa State to play football. Number
Just
2.
like his brother?
Yep. His brother plays pretty regularly, right? On Saturday. I'm not an Iowa State guy, but I think, big brother, and I can't even say his name now. He'll come to me. Bacon, I know.
And there's Menke. Misses it, surprising, I know.
Menke.
Shwisa takes it up.
Good rebound by the Saints there.
Powers. I remember there was a game where last year where it was very close and Drew Powers hit like 3 3-pointers in a row.
Remster.
Out, Shwisa thinks about a 3. And loses the ball.
Kicked around. Stensrud comes down with it. Manis thought about a 3. Instead gets it to Stensrud, who drives around Hillman, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Schwiesau. Saints been doing a good job on the offensive boards, or defensive boards. Travel going to be the call there.
I think he knocked it out, didn't he?
I sure thought so, and so did Mr. Remster. But it's a turnover for the Saints. Bulldogs lead by 4. 4:19 to go in the first quarter. Low scoring affair. Beelan checks in, and Clevenger for the Saints. Menke wide open for 3, misses it. Beelan / Hillman with the rebound.
When has he done that before? I mean,
one for 3 tonight to start.
There's Remster.
Kicks it back out to Hillman. Hillman drives in.
Fouled.
It's going to be on Stensrud, his first. Key tonight is go at Mr. Stensrud. Get him into foul trouble early. Easier said than done.
Knocks the first one down.
Hillman makes the first.
Makes the second one easily.
The Saints are within 2.
Surprisingly. Not that I was doubting our team, but the way you hyped them up kind of scared
Statistically, Lake Mills looks like they're really good. No doubt about that.
Clevenger with good defense, just a better shot.
Helming with a good shot. He's got 4 in the early going. Sparrow, Remster. Remster's going to start over with the offense. Gets it in to Hillman.
Ooh,
tried the entry pass to Clevenger. Can't come up with it out of bounds to the Bulldogs. Stensrud to Menke. Back to Helming. Pass into Stensrud. Good defense by the Saints, but he overcomes and lays it up and in. Good entry pass there by Getsky.
We need to get Tyke rolling from range.
Stensrud has 4.
Oh, stolen by the man you were just talking about.
Stensrud with the steal on the interior pass. Getsky with the ball. That's 32. He checked in for the Bulldogs here. Helming from the free throw line.
Good.
No good. Rebound Stensrud. Good move.
Good. Rebounded by Remster.
It's a pretty move by Stensrud inside there for the big fella.
Barrel up to Hillman.
A lot of pushing inside by both teams.
Fouled and one
Hillman
for Hunter Hillman.
Gets it, goes to the line. Let's see who they give the foul to. Give the foul to 4. That's Helming with his first.
Dish out 2 fouls to everybody on the roster.
Hillman goes to the line for a 3-point chance at a 3-point play.
That 3-point play would put us at 3, but we do not get it.
Klein checks in for the Saints. And Powers back in as well.
Menke did take the shot. Between the legs.
Yeah. Goes between Stensrud legs and right to Schwiesau.
There's a foul. And Remster
Nash
airballs.
Delger. Nash Delger, they tell me, is how you pronounce that name. And he has his first, comes in, gets a foul. Saints trail by 4.
As a sophomore, looks like he's doing pretty good. Hillman. Shrisaw. Out to Powers, stolen. Ooh, loses the ball. We're not able to capitalize. Good move.
Lance Helming with 6 in the early going.
Gotta play defense.
Squire not happy with how this game's been officiated early. And I think he's got a legitimate beef.
Shrisaw for 3. No good.
But he gets the
Rebounded by
rebound.
Shrisaw. Goes for the foul, not called. Manis.
Menke for 3, no
Menke,
good.
my bad.
Stensrud's going to get called for the foul, so
2 for him early.
he's got 2. No.
Looks like he's
Sometimes
laughing about it.
that and that's 5 fouls
Wow. Remster.
for Lake Mills in this one.
First one in and out. Not the burger restaurant.
I'd take it in and out right now. Double, animal style fries. Let's go.
Next one, money.
Remster gets 1. He's got 3. Caleb Bacon, thank you for the help in the chat, Adam, is the other Bacon brother who plays at Iowa State football now. Helming inside. It's a good move. Gets a shot up, and he's fouled by Schwiesau. Jace's first foul of the night. Jace was in early foul trouble last night.
I thought they were about to call like push off. But able to force a foul. That one's in and out. That one is
up
funny.
and good.
6-point game here in Saint Ansgar.
Helming has half of the Bulldog points tonight with 7 of the 14.
That's true. To Bowers. Remster. Sparrow. Back to Remster. Klein. Klein.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Schwiesau tries to get it off. It does not go. Menke with the rebound. That is the end of one here in St. Ansgar. The Saints trail Lake Mills 14-8.
6 points is impressive.
6 points. They have held the Lake Mills powerful offense to just 14. Well, that's a win for the Saints. Keep this one close. Stay in it. Chip away. Go win this quarter, and we'll go to half down 4. How's that sound? Feel good about that?
Yeah, if this keeps up, we could hold them under their season average.
There you go. There you go.
So.
We are on pace to do just that. So good quarter by both teams. Lance Helming with 7 in that first quarter. Aiden Stensrud has 4, and Menke hits 1 3-pointer. I think he was 1 for 3 from 3-point range. Tyke Remster had 3 points. Hunter Hillman with 4, and Drew Powers added a free throw for the Saints.
Let me say, it gets a bit less stressful when you don't have a relative out of the court.
It does, isn't it? It's funny how it changes the viewing experience. Try it someday when you're blessed to have a child out there doing that. I tell you what, it is. It adds to the intensity, no doubt.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun too. Not much more fun than watching your kids play with their buddies, out playing a game they enjoy and having fun doing it.
Yep.
Learning life lessons, getting better, all that good stuff, right?
Remster almost gave away the steal right there.
Helming.
They'll call a travel. And that is 2 fouls on the night for him.
He's been working hard inside Helming. He's got 7 points for the Bulldogs. early.
Looks like Lake Mills is trying to press. Finds Powers.
Beat the press.
Between the legs to Sparrow.
Sparrow makes him pay
Lays
for the
it in.
press. Saints are within 4. Delger. Long
Cross-court pass. No good.
Helming no good.
Remster somehow comes away with the rebound.
Menke did a great job of not fouling there. I don't know how he was so clean with that rebound attempt.
Powers. Sparrow. Tillman. Mismatch. Loses the ball.
But it gets to Schwiesau.
Sparrow.
Tipped away again by Bacon. But it stays with the Saints. 4
Hillman.
seconds on the shot clock.
No
Hillman
good.
won't go. Rebound Menke, and he's fouled by Sparrow.
Looks like he tried to get the hand for the ball. and
Yep,
just
he
elbowed him in the
accidentally
face.
got face. First foul on Sparrow. First of the quarter for the Saints. Saints have just 2 fouls on the night. So Squire wanted a couple early at our end of the basket, but have not called a lot on either end. Menke drives. Good penetration, good bucket. Eli Menke, threes won't fall. He takes one the other way. Press back on. Saints break it easily. Good job by the Saints to make that press a non-factor the first couple of times. In fact, this really worked in the Saints' favor as they got an easy bucket on the first one. Hillman hits the jumper. He's got 6. Saints trail by 4. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Menke finds Helming. Helming travels again. Turnover Bulldogs. Saints are doing exactly what we talked about in that in the pregame. They're playing this game at Saint Ansgar's pace, right? Make them play the game at our pace, and so far that has worked, and the Saints are hanging in there, limiting this powerful offense to just 16 through a quarter and a half.
Yeah.
Quarter and a quarter, maybe. We'll round up. Schwiesau.
Sparrow for 3. No good.
Rebound Stensrud. Short there. This is Cook. Played really well in the JV game. Into Helming. Helming turns, shoots, no good. Rebound tipped out by Stensrud. Back to Helming.
No good. Hillman.
Hillman gets the board. Saints can cut the lead to 2.
Or if they choose, to 1. And Hillman is fouled.
Hillman's going to go to the line, shoot 2. They get Lance Helming for his second foul. Helming's got 2. Stensrud's got 2.
Wait, is Helming 4?
Yes, sir.
He has 3.
2, it says on the board.
Oh, my bad.
I'd take 3, but I think they gave that other one to Manis when it was inside there.
Hillman has 7.
Hillman has 7. Hillman's got 8.
Yep. 2-point game.
A 2-point game. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Saints are hanging in there. Beelan checks in for the Saints. Sparrow goes to the bench. Threes, no good. Rebound Remster after it's tipped out by Powers. Remster working inside, gets it to Schwiesau. Beeland in the corner, back to Schwiesau at top. Good movement from the Saints. Schwiesau drives, shot up.
No foul.
No good, no foul.
Impressive.
Good defense, good strong defense by Helming with 2 fouls. Smart there, alters the shot without drawing a foul. Manis drives the lane. Charge is called. Jay Schwiesau forces
200.
Foul number 194, I think, on the year.
Whatever.
Schwiesau takes the charge. That's Manis' second foul. And the Bulldogs find themselves in foul trouble early in this one.
2-point game. This is really good for the Saints.
Saints could tie it up here.
Yeah. And a tie at any point in this game would be good. Whoa,
Remster
very
loses
scrappy
it.
defense, in my opinion.
Menke wide open, not going to take it. Instead passes it to Bacon, who finds Stensrud inside. Logan Bacon for 3.
No good.
Rebound Remster. Yeah.
It's like we're
Saints.
forcing them to take the threes that they don't make. Ooh, they'll say Lake Mills ball.
Off of Powers, out of bounds to Lake Mills.
Good pass by Holman. He's just been improving at his passing game
Yeah.
a lot.
Really good feed there. And if they're going to double team and triple team him throughout the year, why not get that ball outside? 147 viewers. Appreciate you joining us out there.
And they'll call a foul on Hillman.
Stensrud, nice move. Takes it to the rim. He's fouled. They give the foul to Remster. Stensrud will shoot 2.
Misses the first one.
Second one on the way for Stensrud. It's
Makes
good.
It 3-point game.
Stensrud has 5. Good pass for it again. Break that press fairly quickly, fairly easily for the Saints.
Ooh, good save by Clevenger.
Good job by Clevenger, who's checked into this one. Blocking foul called on Joe Cleve. He moved right at the last second. Thought he was in pretty good position, but gets out of position, gets called for the foul.
Made the first one.
Come on.
Gotta play smarter defense. Well, I mean, we have been, we're just not doing the stuff to play smarter defense.
Yep, exactly right. Both of them go.
Someone takes it up.
They lead by 5.
Sure. Up to Sparrow. Fade away. Air ball.
Won't go. Out of bounds to the Bulldogs. Saints need to stop here, play some good defense here, and get going back the other way.
You can hear the squeak and Menke. No good.
Menke's no
Rebound
good.
Hillman. He has like 20
Yeah.
now. What is it?
Hillman's been a beast on the boards tonight, just like the Saints needed him to be. He's played a great game. Good interior pass.
And the bucket's
Remster to Sparrow, and he gets the quick bucket.
3-point game.
Saints are back within 3.
Rebound, Remster. Remster has like 5 now. Sparrow. Out to Remster. 3! Money!
Got it.
Tie game here in Ansgar Arena.
And Lake Mills wants a timeout. The Saints tie it up at 19 on a Remster 3. And
glad.
just as that frustration starts to set in of everything's going the other way and come on, nothing will roll our way, boom, the Saints stick with it, get right back in at 19 all.
I mean, I didn't even think that was a shot you should take. And then you see the ball just go in a perfect arc right to the hoop.
Tyke needs the pressure. He needs a guy in his face, needs that, and boom, he'll bury him every time. Fun to watch. Been a good half of basketball here in St. Ansgar to start. Like we said at the top, Lake Mills is averaging 80 points a game. Saints have held them to 19 here in the first half with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good defense all the way around. Their shooters have not warmed up yet for Lake Mills. They will yet, so the Saints are going to have to keep the foot on the gas defensively because we know those shots will start to fall. Like I said, they've got shooters, and those will start to fall. Their inside game's been going tonight. Stensrud has 5, and Helming has 7.
Maybe we can get Honey on the stream to replace his dad.
There you go. Bacon to Menke. Menke's fouled.
By Carson. He's
Carson,
in foul trouble.
he's got 2. Yeah, that's a tough one, right? You're trying to play hard defense. That's why I giggle. That's a tough one. Tough one. I understand it's a foul. Man, that's a tough one.
You should see the three-pointers Iowa State
Because you can knock a guy in the ground under the basket, and that's okay, but you can't body him as he goes by, right? That's what it feels like some nights.
Yep. There's Menke.
Good entry pass to
No
Helming,
good.
but he can't make
block.
it go.
Sparrow with the rebound. And he is fouled.
Can he get Bacon with the foul as he was trying to knock it away? That's his first, the third team foul of this quarter. Minute 31 to go, tie game. Sparrow finds Hillman. Hillman works on Helming.
What a bucket!
Great move.
I'm so proud to say that my school was up by 2
There you
against
go.
Lake Mills once.
21-19, Saints lead. 1:05 to go in the first half. Saints are playing at their pace, playing their game so far. Foul on the floor on Suisau is going to be the call.
I thought he was just pivoting, and I really didn't see anything right there.
That's
But
the
then-
5th foul on the Saints, and they will shoot 2.
Then again, that's just me. But
Helming goes to the line for 2. He's got 7 in the first half.
who has the most fouls for us right now?
Suisau with 2 and Sparrow with 2.
Okay, so not that bad in foul trouble. They have a guy with 3, right?
Play smart. They got to play smart. No, they've got 2 guys. Stensrud and Helming both have 2, and Manis has 2. They have 3 guys with 2.
Okay.
Helming makes the first.
Second one, good. Tie game here.
Pretty
in
shot
St.
there.
Ansgar.
Lake Mills appears to have given up on that press for now. The Saints beat it easily the 3 or 4 times they saw it, and Lake Mills has not gone back to it. Got to be crisp with the passes here. They have a hand in every passing lane.
Webster looks like this. Ooh. Looked
Good
like
hustle play there, but I thought maybe that was off of Purple as well, but they decided it's off of Saint, and it'll go the other way.
I heard a slap. It was either he hit the ball or he hit the hand. But keep it a tie game. That's all I want.
Delger in for Lake Mills.
Bacon for 3.
No good.
No good.
That's out of bounds
Out of
on the
bounds.
line. Saints basketball.
Do you think
Good
we
effort
just,
by Bacon there.
Do you think we just dribble it out and don't risk them getting another bucket?
So, I think that's exactly. I just heard Squire say one shot, which means Saints are going to hold it for the last shot of the half here. Tie game. Hillman inside. Stolen away by Delger. He's going to go the other way. Going to be
On the
push
ground.
on the Saints. He'll shoot 2. Give the foul to Beeland, I believe not to. Yes, okay. We'll take that. They do not give it to Hillman. And Delger will shoot 2.
Misses the first one.
This is the first.
That's probably huge for us. Second one is missed too.
No good. Both free throws.
Sometimes it's better
That's-
when people are yelling than when people are just silent.
Right. There's 10 seconds on the, 10 minutes on the clock. I got you now. 21 all here at the half in St. Ansgar. Great half of basketball by the Saints as they hold Lake Mills to just 21 and match that 21. So good job by the Saints to kind of get things going here in St. Ansgar and play a tough first half. Hunter Hillman has 10 in the first half. Tyke Remster with 6, Sparrow with 4, and Powers with a free throw. For the Lake Mills Bulldogs, Lance Helming has 9 Aiden Stensrud has 5, and Menke has 5. So the like I said, the Lake Mills potent offense, averaging 80 points a game, held to just 21 here in the first half in Saint Ansgar, and the Saint Ansgar Saints have played a tremendous half of basketball. We're going to go to break here. When we come back, we'll come back with about 3 minutes to go before half, and we'll talk through the second half and what the Saints will have to do to keep this thing going.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Saint Ansgar Chiropractic.
Wax beads. The foundation of better candle making is built on cleaner burning, soy-based candle wax. American Soy Organics. Better wax for candle makers by candle makers.
Leaving your crops unprotected from droughts, floods, hailstorms, and pests can leave a farmer at serious risk of losing their equipment and their land, putting their family's future at risk. Beeland Ag Risk Services, your partner in crop insurance.
Nah, man. It's not a broadcast. It's a broadversation.
I was an occupational therapist for about 14 years, and then I decided to join the business full-time when we had about 11 employees and developed the HR department. I got to sit down with people, get to know their stories, get to learn about their families, and really get to know who they are. Through that process, we just got to hire the best people in the world, and we really feel like we're blessed with the best.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Colbert Realtors, with service you can depend on and know-how you can count on.
Saint Ansgar is a thriving community in north central Iowa with a lot to offer. Founded in 1853 by a group of Norwegian immigrant farmers, Saint Ansgar is a small town with culture, character, and charm. Known as the Garden Spot of Iowa, it is a wonderful place to grow your family or business. You might not expect all the wonderful amenities you'll find here. Within our shops, you'll find unique gifts, home decor, collectibles, and antiques. You'll also find restaurants, outdoor activities, and events. Saint Ansgar is a great place to visit any time of the year, and we take pride in our schools. Our youth are provided the highest quality education in a secure, positive, and challenging environment, empowering all students to reach their full potential. Saint Ansgar welcomes visitors and newcomers with open arms and warm smiles. Come visit and see why so many people proudly call this area home.
So at LR Falk, our goal is to provide the stable foundation for our employees, their families, our customers, and our communities to thrive. Try our best to do that every day. Throughout the history of our company, one thing that really sets us apart is we still are a family-owned business. LR Falk was the company and still is the company. Part of the reason he started getting into the mining industry was he was hauling cat tractors and saw an opportunity where here's some big equipment. I think he saw that gravel and limestone was going to be a huge commodity. I think one thing that probably LR had to his advantage was the way he treated people, the hard work that it was. You weren't going to get people to do that unless they trusted you. And I don't think he ever wavered from his core values, his own, which I think were the same as ours. His family came first, honesty and quality, and do it with flair, but also knowing that he needed to keep growing and keep learning. LR and Dave, were hard workers, obviously good businessmen, treated their employees well.
You've got to produce a good product and be honest how you treat your customers, and I guess that's kind of the main thing.
Things that I try and do is just like them, different than them, but the same ideas, to be financially strong. We need to have that foundation for things to happen. And I think that's really what I'm so proud of, is that we have stood the test of time through a lot of different things, a lot of different innovations. Keeping the equipment modern, even just trying new innovations in the crushing world. Ag Line, that's a place where we probably have one of our biggest partnerships between the ag community and ourselves to provide a quality product and also haul it and spread it. LR Fall Construction Company creates products that everybody uses in their everyday life, whether they know it or not. Whether it's a road, a basement, a sandbox. We want to be hands-on owner-operators. And I think that's important for employees too, is there's not an employee here that, that I wouldn't do their job if I could.
Back here in Saint Ansgar, it is the Lake Mills Bulldogs and the Saint Ansgar Saints tied at 21. Here in the first half, the Saints have played really well defensively. The Bulldogs have been a little cold from three-point land, and that has been the difference in this one. Hillman played a phenomenal game offensively and defensively, as well as Helming and Stensrud on the other side. They played really well inside for the Bulldogs as well. And this is set up what will be a really good second half here in Saint Ansgar to finish the night. If you're just joining us, the Bulldogs girls beat the Saints 50-49 in what was a great girls basketball game to start this one. JV split, the girls win and the boys lose for the Saints in the JV game. I think it would be fair to call it this score unexpected here as we start the second half with a tie game. I think that was the half that the Saints needed in terms of playing at our pace, playing really great defense. And the Saints came out in that first half and said, we're gonna hang in there, right? They got down, I don't remember if it was 6 or 7-0 early to start, and then just spent the rest of the half battling back, and actually took the lead there late in the second half. So a great half of basketball from the Saints. They look to repeat that here in the second half. We're about a minute and a half from starting half number 2 of the boys' game here in Saint Ansgar. Reminder, butter is our favorite food. If you are able and willing, help us keep the stream free by donating via Give Butter. Yeah, we get that question a lot. What is Give Butter? It's simply the mechanism that we can use to collect donations. So it's a website that will collect the money, send it directly to us, 100% of it to us, by the way. They don't take any off the top, so anything you give through Give Butter goes directly to Saints TV. You can do that one of 3 ways. You can mail the funds to the P.O. Box on your screen. You can scan the QR code in the upper right-hand corner, and that'll take you to the third option, which is just type in and go directly to the givebutter.com/SaintsFan. The names on the left are the folks who have given in the last week or so. We appreciate you all for being there and for helping keep our stream free here on Saints TV. Second half about to get underway. We'll have the starting 5 back out for the Saints. In terms of fouls, Lance Helming has 2 and Aiden Stensrud has 2 for the Bulldogs. Jay Suisau and Carson Sparrow have 2 for the Saints. So we'll watch that. Obviously a quick third foul by any of those 4 would be would not be good for either team. So I'm sure they'll have that conversation in the huddle. Play smart here for this first quarter, and we'll get underway here. Let's hope this second half is as good as the first half. That was a fun half of basketball. Saints wearing their Coaches versus Cancer pink and teal jerseys tonight. Look good out there.
Any question? I have a question.
Sure.
So, if you chuck the ball from an inbound into the basket, is that a basketball?
I have no idea.
Is it a basket?
I don't think so. I think it has to be inbounded first. I think, but if Joel Carlson's listening, he'll chime in. He probably knows. He's the smartest man I know. Drew Powers with a good move, but can't get the shot to go. Jay Sweesow tips it away, saves it.
Ooh.
Remster, I thought saved it, did not. Foot was on the line when he grabbed it. Great hustle play, great effort by Tyke. So Lake Mills going to inbound here. This is Bacon. Stensrud. Manis. Bulldogs move the ball really well.
No
Stensrud
foul.
Inside.
Whoa.
Blocked by the backboard.
Yeah, so.
But it's somehow out of bounds back to Lake Mills.
I'm confused.
Somebody must have got a finger on it on the way out.
Backboard is on the Saints. The red.
Could be. Could be. Menke drives. Won't go. But Stensrud gets the rebound over Hillman and puts it back up and in.
Hand off to Remsher. Good pump fake.
Hillman drives
Fouled.
inside and is fouled. He'll go to the line, shoot two. The Lake Mills crowd does not like that one. Fouls called on Menke, his first. The first of the Bulldogs' second half. That's a tough one, too, if you're Menke.
Makes the first one.
Physical game underneath, I guess, and they've let it go. They're going to continue to do that. Hillman makes the first.
Makes the second two.
Hillman has 12 on the night. 10 in that first half. Hillman up.
No good.
No good. Rebound.
And
Sweesow.
a foul.
Foul on Stensrud underneath. That's his third.
The bench does not like that.
Again, a tough one. I understand. Saints with the ball have a chance to take the lead here early in the third quarter. Hillman got it. Hillman with the pretty shot. He's got 14, and the Saints lead by 2.
Foul.
Sparrow's going to get called there, yep.
3 for him now.
Carson Sparrow with 3 fouls early in this third quarter. Beelan's going to check in for him.
Even though we don't have the depth as we have on the girls' team, we still have some 3 pretty good bench players to put in if somebody gets in foul trouble.
Yep, and they've seen that early where we've needed to do that. We'll do it again here tonight.
And maybe if Carson gets in foul trouble, maybe we can bring in Heeman.
Helming inside.
Good bucket.
Yep, that's a pretty move. Pretty move. He's got 11 on the night.
Remster!
Misses everything, out of bounds, Lake Mills ball.
Yeah, that's what we're talking
That
about.
happens. We'll take those, right? Yeah, he needs the guy in his face, right? Oh, well.
But I think
Get the next one is the message.
Yeah.
Stanzer, good feed to Helming, who's played a fantastic game inside.
shot.
Gets another bucket. He's got 4 very quickly in the third quarter here. 9 on the night. Bulldogs press. Saints break it quickly. Pass inside to Beeland. Carries him out of bounds. Does a good job of getting it back to Powers. Suisau thinks about a 3. Said a little head fake. Now dribble drive. Spin. Travel. Like to see him look to kick that ball out on that one.
Good defense.
They collapse on him inside. Yep, good defense by them. Manis checks out. Delger checks in. Menke.
Stole it away.
By Remster.
Into Hillman.
Hillman. Back to Hill. Shot's
Money!
good. He's been money with that shot tonight.
Unlike when he was last home.
16 for Hillman on the night. Yeah, some days they just fall, right? Good move by Menke, fouled by Beeland. Pretty good defense until the last there, and get a piece of his arm on the shot.
How many does...
Max has 2.
How many points does Menke have?
Menke's had 5 in the first. He'll make both of these. That'll give him 7.
Well...
Menke does not miss free throws. I've been watching this kid shoot free throws since he was like 7 years old.
Okay, you're right.
I tried my best to give him the announcer curse, but seriously, he just buries free throws. He's a really good free throw shooter. The Lake Mills crowd's trying to help referee this game. We appreciate their assistance.
Oh, travel.
The travel is called on Remster. He thought it was clean. Ref thought he took maybe 1 too many.
Seen a lot of those not called.
Yeah. When I played basketball, I never thought I ever traveled either. It happens, right?
And ball stolen. Good job by Max.
Tipped it back.
Oh. Ooh, I saw a travel there.
Menke lays it up and in.
In my opinion, there was a travel. Oh.
Foul called on Helming.
So that'll
55
be his
feet
third.
from the basket. He gets his 3rd. This press has not worked for Lake Mills tonight. We either break it quickly, got an easy bucket on one, and now a quick foul on a guy that could not afford to get his 3rd foul that far from the hoop. They give that foul to Delger somehow instead of Helming.
Ooh.
Sparrow with a bad pass, out of bounds. Saints trail by 4. Delger, short shot, no good. Rebound by Helming. What a beast inside.
And they'll call a foul.
The shot goes, and they're going to give him a free throw. Let's see who they give that one to. I haven't been good at determining who the foul belongs to, so we'll give that one to Joe Clevenger. That's his 2nd.
You can afford that.
Timeout. 30-second timeout, Saints. Good timeout by Coach Squire there. Slow this thing down again. We talked about how well the Saints did playing at St. Ansgar's pace in the first half. The last couple of minutes we played at Lake Mills' pace, and that has not gone our way. So let's go slow this thing back down. Good ball security here will be key.
And no fouling defense. It's hard not to foul.
Both teams have 3 fouls in this quarter.
It's like a race to the bonus.
Yeah, exactly.
And we need a box out and rebound.
Helming at the line for 2.
And it's good.
Excuse me, that was 3-point play, wasn't it? So that's, yeah. He completes the 3-point play. Remster drives. Gets the ball stolen away by Bacon. Again, got to slow this game back down if you're the Saints. Got to find a way. Menke for 3, no good.
He's been off. Oh!
Stensrud rips Clevenger to the ground and gets the rebound. Helming.
Talkative right there from Clevenger.
Sparrow gets the rebound. Clevenger inside with a great pass to Hillman. Won't
And
go.
Bielen's foul.
Bielen's fouled. That should be shooting foul. They're going to talk about it.
They will say.
And they will send him to the line for 2.
For Lake Mills.
Give the foul to Menke. That's his second. Bielen's first free throw is in. His first point of the night.
I hear a lot of people trying to distract the person from the free throw after the ball's in the air.
After it leaves his hand, yeah.
So
it does feel like it defeats the purpose a little.
Second one's good.
Bielen makes both. He's got 2 tonight. He goes to the bench. Klein checks in. Saints trail by 5, 2.5 to go in the third. Stensrud. Hillman played great defense on him tonight. Does it again, denies. 3-shot attempt is no good. Getski, that goes out of bounds to the Saints. Like they're going to, Bulldogs are kind of mini press here. Not going to run the full press. Schwiesau, good ball skills there. Hillman travels. Yeah.
3, no, first half foul for Hillman.
So we're going to go Klein, Hillman, Schwiesau, Powers, and Remster here for the last 2 minutes of the third. Delger drives in and he travels.
Well, wait, don't we shoot?
No, that just a travel, not a foul.
Oh, my bad.
Looks like, yep, the Cook is going to come in for Getski. Delger in the backcourt, otherwise the Bulldogs are going to drop back. Powers drives in, won't go. Fights for the rebound. Good hustle play by Klein to pick it up.
Schwiesau, wide open, no good. I hyped that up way too much.
He was wide open too. I like the shot, just didn't fall. Hillman deflects the pass inside. It'll stay with the Bulldogs, but good job by Hillman to deny that cross-court pass. Menke checks back in, and Bacon goes to the bench.
Only is 5-point game impressive for the Saints to be hanging in this much.
Saints have hung in really well against this sharp-shooting, high-powered offense of Lake Mills.
Is Lake Mills 2A or 1A?
They are 1A in boys basketball. They are 1A.
Okay.
Yep.
This is a top rival competition. And that one's good.
Stensrud with a good move in the bucket. Stensrud has 11.
Oh.
Schwiesau falls, loses the basketball, so no travel, and gets it back to Hillman.
Remster!
Guy in his face, thought maybe he had a chance.
It looked like it was good, too.
Stensrud with the rebound. He brings it up the court, drives in on Schwiesau, travels, and it is called a trap. Again, I said this last night. When I can see it from up here, because I'm not very good at determining that, so when I can see it, it's probably a trap. They agreed with me tonight. Saints basketball down 7, need a bucket here.
Do you think Eric's watching this at the party?
I bet he's trying to anyway. He's probably supposed to be paying attention to his work, but I'm sure he's trying. Hillman, good defense by Helming. Sparrow sees an opening, takes it.
Oh.
It won't go. Stensrud thought he had a block, but Sparrow got it around there, but it just would not fall. Helming for 3. Got it.
That might have sold her. I mean, it's still the third quarter.
10-point game early. Lot of game to go here, but
Yeah.
the Saints need some offense to end this quarter here. Looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds left in the third.
Maybe a 3-pointer.
Let's hit one here right at the buzzer.
And they'll call for travel.
Sparrow with the turnover. 10 seconds, 9.6 to be exact, on the clock. Saints going to look to pressure here. try to slow up that offense a little bit. They do just that. 3 seconds left. Menke for 3. No good.
Was that like his 8th 3 attempted?
I believe so. I think he's about 1 for 8 on
Wow.
three-pointers here. Unlike Mr. Menke, he still has 9. He's found other ways to score tonight. Saints trail 39-29. The end of 3. We go through here. Menke, as we said, has 9. Helming has 15. Stensrud, 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 5. Let's check your math. 8 plus 5 is how much?
13.
13 is the correct answer. Aiden Stensrud has 13. Those are the only 3 guys with points for the Bulldogs tonight. Drew Powers has 1 for the Saints. Tyke Remster has 6. Max Beeland has 2. Hunter Hillman leads the Saints with 16. And Carson Sparrow has 4. So, key possession here. The Saints need a stop and a bucket at the other end to start the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
This thing a long way from over, but I tell you what, a stop and a bucket the other way makes you feel a lot better about the last 8 minutes of basketball.
Looks like they're just going to drain clock.
Helming finds an opening, takes it. He has been a beast tonight to deal with. 17 on the night for Helming. Just so smooth with that move. Hard to defend. Hillman travels. Tried to stop, just that toe drag.
Doesn't feel as late as it is. It's 7 o'clock.
It is 7 o'clock. I would not have guessed that. 6 hours into the shift here at Saints TV for Slam and Sammy P and I. Been a good night of basketball. Eli Menke says, it won't go from 3. I'll just drive and lay it in. And he does just that. Saints, with their biggest deficit of the night, trail by 14. Hillman inside. No good.
Still cool that we were once tied in this game. Actually, once had a 2-point lead.
The Saints have played a really good game tonight.
Menke, no good.
Halfway down and back out.
Wow.
Hillman with the rebound. Saints look to find some offense here in the fourth quarter. Powers underneath. Gets a shot up.
Ooh, man.
And it won't go. Helming.
No good.
Rebound Sparrow. I think that might be the first shot Helming's missed all night. He has been lights out.
Yeah.
Timeout called here by the Saints. Full timeout. 6:28 to go. Saints trail by 14. So the Bulldogs' biggest lead of the night. No fouls for either team in the first minute and a half of the quarter.
I'd say just give Tyke the basketball. Just have him chuck it up while he's double guarded.
There you go. There you go. The Saints get their perimeter game going here maybe in the last 6.5 of this game. That's what they need. Going to need points and quickly because stops have been hard to come by on the other end. They're getting Helming the ball and kind of letting him go with it. And he has done just that tonight. Stensrud has 11.
The tide could change. In all honesty, right now, it is only, what is it? It's a 5-shot game.
I like it. Let's get one right here. Give and go. Covered
Powers
up nicely.
For 3, no good.
Helming with a rebound, doing it on the offense and the defensive end for Helming. Had a great night. Delger. Helming.
Wow, Hillman kind of stuttered.
Hillman lost his footing, I think, and that created the open lane.
Can't feel good about that.
For Helming. Sparrow, or Suisow thought he drew another charge. Instead, they call him for the block. That's his third.
Is Lake Mills in the same division as us?
No, they are in the top of Iowa West. So again, this is not a conference game technically, as after they split the conference into two pieces a few years ago.
In a way, the regular season is just practice to prepare you for the playoffs.
There you go.
It's just momentum into the playoffs that this gives you.
Stolen away.
And the seed.
There you go.
But
stolen away by Helming, but I believe he turns it back over after a little pressure from Hillman. Yep, that is what they call, and it'll be Saints ball.
17.
Sparrow going to try to create
travels.
I think that's about his fifth of the night with that move. Lake Mill's going to slow it down here. Take their time, get a good shot. If I was them, I'd probably get it in this guy's hands. Find Helming's hands with the basketball. He's had a night tonight. Menke turns it over, Saints ball. Remster forces the turnover.
I don't know why he would complain. You're winning by 17.
That's basketball, right? It's basketball. That's how it works. You always, like I said, I'd never traveled. Never fouled, right? If you've got that confidence to play this game, you just got to go. Schweisow drives, shot won't go. There's a lid on the basket at this end of the stadium. We're going to stadium, arena? I think it's probably just a gym now. It's back. It feels like it's back to a gym.
Ansgar Arena.
Schweisow goes to the line for two. That is Helming's third foul.
Will it become like a shack when we get to 20?
I missed the free throw. Did that go in?
Yeah. No.
No. Jace misses the first.
Next one is no good too. Rebounded. The foul
Just
trouble has disappeared.
It has. For both teams, they've kind of done a good job of playing pretty clean here in the second half.
Or the rest just not calling a lot.
One of the two?
Manis. Money Manis. That could be his nickname.
That's his first bucket of the night. He's got three.
Hit a three, turnaround three.
Remster sets up the offense. Coaches make a call here. Saints look to set it up. Good save by Remster. Somehow gets to it, gets it back to Schweisow. Drives into the lane. Foul's going to be called, but on the floor.
Clevenger in for Schweisow.
Looks like they call that foul on Manis. That's his third. Beeland will inbound.
Yeah, I think it's down to a shack now.
New shot clock. Beeland inside, lays it up, no good.
I think he goes shack,
little hook shot.
Gym, arena.
There you go. Offensive foul on Helming. That is his fourth foul.
It's a shack when we're losing by 20. It's a gym when we're losing by 10. And it's an arena when we're winning.
I like it. We're going with that. So, Saints trail by 20 here.
Travels.
Another turnover for the Saints on the travel. I should be writing those down. I'm glad I'm not because I don't want to see the number. Saints trail by 20, 4:09 to go in the game. Played a great first half, but have been held to just 8 points. Cannot get the lid off the basket on the right side of this shack. And they trail by 20. The Bulldogs scored 10 in this quarter. The Saints are scoreless to this point. That's one of the big differences in this game. Beeland, Remster, Hillman, Clevenger, and Sparrow are the five for the Saints. Helming playing with 4 fouls here. This is number 4. See if that changes his game any. He's played well tonight.
About the ending score I expected, and Clevenger will be called for the foul.
Stensrud gets the bucket and the foul, and that's Clevenger's fourth foul.
Yep, they're saying third.
Third foul. Yep, you're right. Third. I was looking at the board too early. It still had Helming's fourth on there. Stensrud pays it off with the and one, and he's got 14 tonight.
Do you think there's anything lower if we lose by like 40? Is it like a hut?
There you go. That's not going to happen.
Or an igloo?
Saints are going to set it up here. Klein checks in. I missed that for the Saints. Hillman inside. Drives, and he's fouled. That's 5 on Helming. He'll take a seat for the rest of this one. 3 minutes, 36 seconds to go. Saints trail by 23.
I'd say he's fine with that. I mean, I think this game's in the bag for Lake MENS. Hate to break it, but...
The board says they gave that foul to Manis, but
Really?
I see Helming went to the bench, so I don't know what's going on there. The board's wrong, or?
Good bucket.
Good job, Hunter Hillman. He gets his 8th point of the half.
Only a block.
Foul called on Beeland. That's his 3rd. Menke will go to the line for 2.
Makes his first one. That's 10 for him on the night.
Makes both. He's got 14 tonight. Over to Beeland. Gets it into Hillman. No foul called. Somebody wanted one in the crowd.
3. No good.
Rebound Getsky.
I'd say let him rig the clock.
Menke. Manis. 3.
Money.
Got it.
Money Manis.
He's got 2 of those in the second half.
And the JJV team will be checking in.
Got 5 subs coming in for the Saints.
About what we were expecting.
They trail by 26. 2:49 to go in this one. We've got Peterson, Luke Peterson, right? Connor, Mullenbeck, Tyler Girk, Jackson Vroom, and Derek Heeman checking in for the Saints. They'll get some time on the varsity court here to end this one. 2:49 left. 57-31 Saints. The Saints have scored just 2 points here in the fourth quarter and just 10 points in the second half.
What if we come back right here with our JJV team in?
Let's do it. Let's see these guys rein it in here. This is Girk.
And
gets it back.
Never mind. Yeah, they have their starters in, so we don't know.
Lake MENS leaves their starters on the court. Charge, let's call it.
Call.
He does not.
And then finally he hits his second three-pointer.
Menke hits one after
the foul. And he should go shoot.
Heeman called for his first foul.
Why are we clapping?
Not sure. They called that one on the floor. Looks like it's the clap. That's what we changed it to. 4 fouls for the Saints, so any more for either team, and they'll be shooting 2. Menke inside, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. That foul goes to Heeman. That's his second.
I mean, about what we expected in this game.
Yeah, I think this, again, you play these games to get better. The Saints played excellent the first half, just have not been able to find it here in the second half. Some of that tip your hat to Lake MENS and what they do. They have shut the Saints down offensively in the second half, and that is the difference. And we knew some of their shooters would get going, and they definitely have. Helming played a whale of a basketball game tonight. Menke, although he couldn't hit the three, found a way to score in other ways. He ends the night with 14. Looks like he'll go to the bench. Excuse me, did he make? I think he made both those, so 16.
Have we had a boys game win at home?
The boys are winless at home. You are correct. Have 2 wins on the road, but have not been able to crack the win column here at home.
We will shoot. We should shoot anyway. Yes.
That is correct.
Heeman the Demon.
Heeman the Demon going to the line for 2. Get himself in the varsity scorebook here with a free throw.
If he makes it. The jinx.
Well, we're not done yet. We got another opportunity.
No, he's not going to make it, is he?
Money.
The jinx.
There it is. The reverse jinx works every time. Derek Heeman gets on the board.
Money Manis.
Manis padding the stats against the JV. He's got 9. Jackson Vroom hits the little floater. He's got 2. Manis misses that long 3.
Surprisingly. Good defense. Cook gets a rebound. No
Shots
good.
up, no good.
Rebounded by Peterson.
Peterson gets the rebound. Timeout is called. Squire and Winnie are going to check in for the Saints.
Freshman in.
Minute 28 to go here. Saints trail by 28.
2 freshmen in. For the first time this season, I believe.
Yep, their first action of the season. On varsity.
Yeah.
Tyler Girk with a shot.
Oh.
Won't go. Iron is unkind tonight at that end for the Saints.
Oh.
Good feed inside to find 21 for the bucket. Girk finds Heeman. Heeman with the short shot. Won't go.
I was about to say money.
Rebound Cook.
32 does not look like a high school.
Delger hits the 3.
It's like he plays better with his JV team. Delger does.
Did I say his name wrong again, too?
Did you?
I think I did. It's Delger, right? Delger. It's 10. Good hustle by Delger.
Saints ball.
Jump ball goes to the Saints. 33 seconds to go here. Saints trail 67-34 after a great first half where this game ended up 21 all at the half. It's all Lake Mills in the second half, and the Saints are going to fall to 2-3,
And then you
0-3 at home.
You look at the scoreboard and the people on the court, and then you question, wait a minute.
This game was definitely closer than the scoreboard looks.
Yeah.
It got away from the Saints in the fourth quarter here. Shot's no good. Rebound by Heeman.
Aw.
6 seconds left in this one. Heeman. Just nothing will go through the hoop at that end. And that'll do it here in St. Ansgar. The Saints lose 67-34 to the Lake Mills Bulldogs. Good night for the Bulldogs. Hillman has a great game for the Saints. 2-4-6. I think he had 18 on the night tonight. But it's not enough to overcome Lance Helming and the Lake Mills Bulldogs. Saints lose 67-34. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week, Monday. So it's Monday for the varsity games instead of the usual Tuesday next week, I believe, versus Nashua. So Salmon Slammy P, thank you very much
Sammy P.
for your work tonight. Kimba on the camera with the assistance of Porcupine down there. We appreciate everybody tuning in, checking us out tonight. 150 viewers here to end this one. We appreciate it. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.